broken to nothing much. And the holds barred half Nelson and the loving touch, the comfort and the joy of feeling lost, with the only living boy in Ukraine. Fill another suitcase with another haul of hotel towels and toothpaste and the bathroom wall. Wipe the lipstick parts and flowers from the glass control. Say 5 or 6 on baths and showers and come on home. Come on home to the comfort and the joy of feeling lost. With the only living boy in the I wanna give peace, love, and kisses that has to stop sticking walls. The sisters, the travelers, and the thieves. The good, the bad, the average, and to me. The realize, the crashes, and the bars. And the only living boy you trust. 1992. Randall. Who sang this? Randall, 1992. Leslie in the house. Kelvin in the house. Steve McGeary. Fairy Fizz. DJ Axel. And his wife Rachel. Quiz champion. Stevie Boy Billings. Mishi. Pick up the Mishi. Pick up the king. General GC in the house. What's happening, General? Bit of a crazy song, that one. I bet you weren't expecting that one. 1992, man. Oh, what's happening with my camera? Took me about half an hour to log into StreamYard tonight. Now my camera's not working. What's happening? Let's go to settings. Must be because there's 16 people in, I think. Definitely. Oh, come on, bro. You just seeing a black screen there? We all seeing a black screen or what?
Come on, you shitbag. Fucking working a minute ago as well. Tony Kelly, what's happening? See you, Jimmy. TNQ in the house. The super troll. King of the trolls. Can you hear me though, yeah? Oh, Debunking, don't do that to me. Right, 2 secs. Let's have a look at this. Camera. I've only used the fucking thing once. Oh, I had it on the wrong one, man. You couldn't write it, man. That's mighty bright, that one, like. Put you in the picture. Have you got who sang that song yet? Carter, the only living boy in New Cross, 1992. I don't know whether Marvin Herbert might get a mention in this one, you know. Got Daniel Lazar. But before we go into that, right? Northern King, you might like this one, right? So, as you might have noticed, Northern King is a bit of a co-host on here, yeah? I don't know how long you have all knew him for, right? But I've been talking to Northern King probably since day one coming on here, yeah? And I know that he's not a grass. He's not a grass. Like he says on his video there, he has never grassed a channel up. So I think the only way to get to the bottom of this, because Danny seems to think that Northern King is the leader of this gang trying to bring his channel down, doesn't he? It's just not the case, like. So instead of all this bullshit doing videos, why doesn't Danny just come on here and we'll get the Northern King on? They can have it out on here, man to man, like straight talk, you know what I mean? And you can come up with your proofs. We'll all have a chat on here and everyone's a winner. So Danny G, the Danny G of Smethwick. We are Clip YouTube. You can jump on the panel as well. There you go. This is an official invite to Danny G to come on a panel. I know he doesn't do panels. This panel with the Northern King and Clipped YouTube, who he owes a massive apology to. He owes apologies to everyone anyway, but mainly Clip YouTube for insisting that he was that Jamie trolling kid. So when you get back off your holiday, mate, I know he sneaked away on holiday, like, didn't he? Sneaked away on holiday, did Danny. Nobody hates Danny, that's the thing. He's got it in his head that everyone hates him, you know what I mean? No one hates you, Danny, lad. Nobody hates you. One more song and then we'll be joining Lazar. Who remembers? Well, I think we already know Lazar, don't we? Living in London. Lost my glasses now, like. Forgot to close down. I'm getting. Leslie bringing her boyfriends over, man. Randy won't be happy, you know what I mean? Get a bit of jealousy going on. Leslie just wants a chat full of women, full of blokes who fancy her and that. She is big ears. What's that avatar today, you absolute Beth? General, obviously, General noticed. General, let me a word of advice to you, mate. It was me, mate, for months and months. And it does get a bit messy, mate. Gets a bit messy once you start looking out your window and you're seeing Leslie like looking out the bushes with a pair of binoculars, mate. Or the 4 a.m. messages, you know, on YouTube and that. Done me a favour, to be fair, mate. I'm not going to lie. She's just been replacing all the flowers with general posters. Face every day. There you go, see? There you go, General. Look at that. Them new stalking laws have just come out, though, haven't they? They're a lot harder on stalkers now, aren't they? So maybe she'll calm down a little bit. Eh? So many people are looking forward to it. Has anyone seen this? Has anyone seen your favorite demon? Your favorite demon episode where he's done Lazar, yeah. So the other night it was Danny. It was Danny. I wonder if Thingy got as much grief. Your favorite demon got as much grief as the Northern King does. Unsub, what's happening? Oh, by the way, that last live I done is got a worldwide block on it. I'm not sure which song did it, but that's what happens, man, when you play the big songs. Blocked globally. Secret there. Who remembers Shed 7? Very thing, isn't it? Very relevant, isn't it? Shed 7. Chasing Rainbows, man, even more relevant that. So let's have a look where this is from, eh? All the time. Give the music a break now, eh? What's my sound like anyway? Is my sound alright here? Because last night when I was trying to be cool, sitting here all like cool with my camera off, thinking that it was my deep breathing. Once you make proud of it, do you know how long it's took me to get that? To get where I am today, and to hold that titles like that, it took me 3 years, mate, and over about 300 live streams, I think. And they're all still available out there, so you can't say that if you are struggling to sleep, you can't say there's nothing there for you, you know what I mean? Decent. Right. Yes. See, Johnny's changed his picture back there because I said to him last night, I said, look, that other one, you look a lot more, what was the word? What was the word he used? Attractive, yeah? It's a fine specimen of a man there, Johnny Wong. And we're always taking the piss, man. That's what we do. Yeah, so this on the screen here, it's not Randy's new channel. It's this fella called Your Favourite Demon. And I was just looking at his channel today. He wasn't even about for that long, you know. Wasn't even about for that long, man. And I think he managed 6.3 subs. And what he did, I still don't think we decided a word that describes what he's doing. It's clipping, isn't it, in a way? It's got to be clipping. But anyway, living in London. Quickie Quaver. Yes, Quaver. Quickie about living in London. So when he first came out, I'm not even lying, right? I can remember watching him. I think he had about 50 subscribers. And he was doing exactly what he did at the end, you know, sitting on his sofa, cross-legged, still had the broken blinds and all that. But this is when he had 50 subscribers. And I was one of them. I remember going into my son's bedroom and saying, here, there's this fella on here, he's funny as fuck. He just sits on his sofa and fucking... I don't even know what he talked about. Just shit that was going on with it. You know what I've done? I fucking copied that link, right, about 2 minutes after I started, like ages ago. And just left it ready to post at the bottom in the chat. Sorry about that. I know you're all... Yeah, so anyway... Let's get me mate on before we go. What's happening?
Oh, you all right? Oh, yeah.
Mate, I didn't even know. When did you put that premiere up?
Yeah. About 7:15 or something, I sound look like.
I was going to say, I didn't see it there. It's a good job I clocked into StreamYard and seen your message in there, or I would have missed that.
I thought you did. I just checked man to make sure it wouldn't clash, man. If it did, I would have just changed the time, you know. I would have just made mine earlier, like. I just didn't want to clash with Paddy, like. Paddy went done 3 premieres tonight, didn't he?
So, do you agree with that then? You'd do that, wouldn't you? You and Clip to jump on here with Danny, wouldn't you, if we get him on?
Yeah, 100%. 100% I would jump on here with Danny G. I know for a fact he won't jump on with me, though. Tell him we can talk about anything he likes. He thinks he's intelligent. He thinks, you know, we'll talk about anything he likes.
Exactly, and it doesn't even have to get into a slagger match, does it? We talk like
oh no, we know. Exactly. I can be nice and calm and I can just discuss things. I can do that with I.
He can come on, right, and he can admit that he was wrong on the Clip YouTube thing, which he basically slagged the whole of YouTube off. Anyone who didn't believe him was an absolute idiot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he was totally wrong, but he just won't admit it.
He was. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. He'll not jump on, man. I've only ever seen him on one panel, and that was video creates.
It's the only way it's gonna get sorted though, because you don't hate Danny G, do you?
No, I didn't hate him. I just think he's a funny.
Right. Yeah, you're allowed to think he's a tool. You're allowed to think people are tools and that, right?
Yeah.
But to hate someone like what he's saying, he obviously thinks that you hate him, right? And he thinks you're the leader of this trolling gang, doesn't he?
Well, he thinks I hate him, right? Because he's that vain. He cannot accept criticism. He cannot accept criticism at all because he is that vain. You know what I mean? He thinks like he just cannot accept criticism. Any little bit of criticism, it's hate. You trolls. You know, it's because he cannot handle it.
Could you imagine, like because he doesn't do StreamYards, does he? He never jumps on. I've never seen him on a panel on anyone's.
He jumped on there
in anyone's
jumped
chat.
On, he made a video saying that he was never going to discuss any wrongings or anything. Or listen, anyone who has anything to do with any wrongings don't want nothing to do with me. And then he jumped on video craze, Daily Decker, or whatever it was. He jumped on his live. That was about 6 months ago. That's the only time I've ever seen him on a panel. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Weird man.
Yeah, but like I say, if he wants to be a man about it and jump on here, and he can talk to you and clip YouTube and you just can get it out, because it's the only way he's going to get it sorted. And he's talking to the main man. He thinks you're the boss, so he might as well go right at the top. You know what I mean? And I think it must be King, because you've got the most subs out of all the clippers that are clipping him, surely. So that's why he's thinking you're the boss, right?
I think it's because I've clipped them and I've just never stopped. Like, but see, I've clipped them for years, you know. But I never used to take the piss. I used to make like funny clips, you know. Like he'd done this one where he was like pretending he was a Viking. It was and he was going to show Valhalla, and I changed it. This is Sparta, you know. And it's just funny videos like that. But then I was watching him do a live, drink live, right? And there's somebody else and all who I've spoken to since then, and them says this is why them don't like him either, and this is why them clipping. And I was watching these drinking live, right? And someone in the chat, right, was there. They was saying, Danny, look, I'm at the end. I can't handle this. I'm going to take my life, you know.
Yeah.
And Danny just went on this get self-pitying saying your life's not, but he just went on this get self-pitying rant. You know what I mean? I just thought, just you horrible fucking self-centered prick, you know what I mean? You could have just said something, but it's your life, and you just start on about how his life's so bad and how no one else has lost anybody, and you know what I mean? He's just like, oh man, he's just a narcissistic prick. Like, I'd love to go on a live with him. I'd love to sit and discuss why I don't like him and why I couldn't, but I didn't hear him.
He understands that people don't like people. He's not daft that way, is he? He doesn't like people. That's the way it works on YouTube. But he still you wouldn't have to argue with him. We just get it out in the open that you don't hate him. You've never grassed his channel up. You've never reported him. You don't encourage people to report him. So he needs to stop mentioning you. And the fact you're clipping him, he'll be getting more subs out of it and more views and everything. He's not daft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want that one thing I can't stand about him is that when he does that, he insists, you know what I mean, that thinks something's right and it isn't. And then not owning up to it afterwards, you know what I mean? Never mind.
Yeah.
So I was looking for the Fighting Trolls, what he did on Fighting Trolls, mate, but you know what? I don't even know if he'd got around to that. I don't think he did a Fighting Trolls one, you know.
I don't think he did,
I think he was going to do one next, and then he wrapped in. I've had a little bit of a joint there, like.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit, like, get a bit of dry mouth now. I only get a dry mouth, well, you probably don't, like.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think he ever did one, mate, because I had a good look through everything he had on his channel, and there was nothing. He done one on a bloke called King Irish.
You never King Irish now, he is, didn't you?
In with all, I know him, but I don't know what's he well known for.
Yeah, talking shit. He was fucking W. Joyce's fucking extra cousin or something, wasn't he? No, before that,
He's got gold teeth.
He's in jail now. He's in jail now, like scumbag. Scumbag, proper, kidnapped a woman, tortured her, Vietnam, that, like, he's in jail now, like, probably best not to do that one.
I do remember him being on YouTube, like,
another prick from Carlisle did a documentary on him and all, like, and it was all just lies and all just set up and that, seeing there was drones flying over his house and it was all just bollocks and that.
Well, he did what he's done one on Dicky Hickey, hasn't he? Wow, your favourite demon one. I thought, nah.
Swear about, like, I just have a laugh.
Thinking about it, but I thought, nah, no, you can't be doing that. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, we'll watch a bit of this, and then I'll pause it. Yeah, I think everyone will get the gist of it, won't they?
What's this one like? I can't say. Living in London, how?
So this was 3 years ago. So I don't know how much he knew about living in London, whether it's just what he's seen, or I don't think he knows him personally or anything.
When I first started following living in London, it's because I was in this stealth camping, and like camping in your car and making your car into a camper van, so it looks. And I thought living in London, I thought it was something like that. So I subscribed. It ended up it was just this top pot living in a flat top and shite.
Maybe. Can you all see any of that? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, people? It's your boy YFD, your favorite demon, and I'm back by popular demand again. Again, I keep saying this, but I do have to apologize for the length of time it's taking me to do another upload. We're still learning, but like I said, we are going to get there to a stage where it's 3 to 4 uploads a week. I hope you can bear with me during this process. And again, let me just take the time quickly to say we're over 500 subscribers in. The support has been amazing, tremendous. I never even thought it was possible, if I'm completely being honest, but we're here, over 500 subscribers. I've got something big that I'll be announcing once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you could, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And get in the comments. I'll answer all the questions back and DM everyone.
Look how appreciative he is for 500 subs now.
So, with that being said, today's video is going to be about none other than Daniel Lazar, aka Living in London. A lot of controversy.
He's a good bloke, right?
Last couple of weeks.
Pick up the MMA making his comeback there. I've been watching your stuff, mate, last few days.
Managed to pull up. If I'm honest, just like Darren G, there was so much material I could have pulled up, but I'm not trying to do these half an hour, 50-minute videos all the time. It's long, it's quite time consuming, and it genuinely hurts my brain. So we're going to try and keep it as short as possible if we can. And with that being said, you already know the vibe. Let's get into the video.
How long have you had the channel?
Not being funny, I really don't care how long he's had his channel.
Since January I started it. I've had in my mind to start YouTube for years. I'd watch podcasts like you, get a certain idea in my head, but I never had the confidence. I had to beat my own demons first. But yeah, like I said, January this year.
I'll give him that. Starting a channel isn't as easy as it seems, or as easy as everyone would perceive it to be. It's quite daunting. I know that firsthand myself. And if I'm being honest, if he started in January this year, looking at his numbers, hey, I salute you. You're doing good. It's good numbers.
So the Somalians were robbing the workers, okay? So I caught a couple of them.
Did you, Daniel? Let me hear what happened.
I messed him up. Like I really went in on him. I smashed him up. Like I battered him.
Really? How many times are you going to say smashed him up? You double, triple, quadruple smashed him up. Usually when someone goes on like that, it's exaggerated. They're doing a lot of exaggeration. Again, don't know Daniel Lazar. Never heard of him, and I don't really think he did really smash them up. He probably had an altercation. I'll give him that. But again, let's not judge him so quick. Let's let him continue.
But I let the guy know who I was because I'm Daniel Lazar.
What I will say, though, that's proper muggy. I let him know who I am. Like, who are you? Because I don't know who you are. A lot of people don't know who you are. But again, let's crack on.
I'm in Camden. This is my area. This is what I do.
It's not your area. It's just where you're from. And it ain't what you do. It's what you think you do. It's not clever and it's not tough. Not saying I believe you, but I've got to be honest. You're sounding a bit like a dick. It's my area or it's what I do. Who the fuck does he think he is already?
Yeah, so the guy had heard the name,
See, the general's enjoying. He's getting right in there.
but I'd done the job on him,
Knows
you know.
what the channel's all about already.
Smashing him up. Pretty vague. He didn't really go into a lot of detail, but okay.
And then so one day I'm walking down the street. I'm with my girlfriend. I'm walking my girlfriend's friend home.
So you're walking your girlfriend's friend home. Right, got it. Carry on.
Being a gentleman, trying to do the right thing, impress my girlfriend. Anyway,
That is the right thing to do. You're not wrong. It's commendable. I respect it. Walking a female home. Man,
all the way up to Belsize, and then we're walking back. Me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend was a pretty girl, mixed race, blue eyes.
don't know why you felt the need to enlighten her. She's mixed race with blue eyes, but okay, keep going.
So we're walking back. It's on Ferdinand Street, just by my mum's. And walking, and there's 3 guys coming towards me, black Somalian guys.
Is it me, or did he kind of drag these stories out?
And I didn't know everything. Remember, I'm feeling myself back then. I've got a massive ego. My head's big as it is.
Feeling yourself like you lost your keys, yeah? And I can imagine by the size of that
Heavy,
lump
that, like.
you got on your shoulders, that ego must be huge.
But trust me, it was filled with ego back then. And I thought I was just the man, you know?
Nope, can't say I do know. But again, keep going.
So 3 guys come towards me. They're looking at my pretty girlfriend. I'm like, I'm not feeling this energy. I'm like, what are you looking at?
You sound insecure, if I'm honest. And that was the first mistake you made, asking people, what are you looking at?
What are you looking at? You know, that kind of stuff. And they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't know what blah, blah, blah is. I would love you to elaborate on it. I don't think you're going to, but keep going.
Now, me, I have a thing of telling people my name.
Well, you've got to be a grade A cunt to do that. And to me, that's nothing more than a scare tactic. That really means you're scared and you don't want the issue. So you try and say, do you know who I am? No, homie, we don't know who you are. And furthermore, the way I'm raised is you got to show me. You got to show me better than you can tell me. Right? No one ain't listening to who I am and what I've done. No one's not interested in that. You got to show someone better than you can tell them.
It was almost like to scare people off. You know, I am
Exactly what I thought. Scare tactic, trying to scare someone off because you really don't want the smoke.
Daniel Lazar. Yeah, that you usually get a reaction.
Let me tell you this. If you're dealing with anybody proper, the only reaction you saying who you are is going to get your chin checked. And that's about it.
But like I told you, these guys had come from Somalia. They were basically fresh almost, you know, and they'd all moved in and they'd had their own community. But they didn't give a fuck about me.
Of course they didn't. Because again, you're not known like that.
Do you know what I'm saying, Sean? So like,
And you're 6'4" and you were hench.
Sure.
Know what I'm saying, Sean? You know what? I forgot he was even on there, you know.
Who?
I forgot he even did. Sean Atwood.
Oh, I was fucking Atwood just had anybody on winning.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So he's basically
just a
got
nobody.
Lazar on here because of YouTube, because of his stuff he's done on YouTube.
It's because Lazar claims he was this roadman, didn't he? This used to tax people and wipe big factory units out. He's just full of shit, man. He's just a pure blag. That's what he is, a pure blag. Like.
Was this quite early in his like YouTube? How many subs do you reckon he had when he did this? Do you think he was like just getting going? Yeah, when he did.
Lazar, yeah, and he had a few hundred. I think when he first went on Outward, like he didn't have many. Outward just has anybody on, doesn't he?
I know. He's some boy like Lazar, like.
Oh, Lazar, I didn't like him. I didn't like him.
Don't gas him.
Blocked me from his channel, and the man that got me fucking channel blocked me now.
Definitely not hench. Do you know how hard it is to be 6'4" and pack on muscle to be hench at that height? It's not an easy job, and I can tell you, in my opinion, I don't think he was hench. I don't think he's ever been hench. He ain't hench now, and he doesn't look like.
And I was big then as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Always in and out of jail, and always had the reputation of fighting because I was bullied so much as a kid.
Let me be the first to say I don't condone bullying, but again, I don't think he was wedge. And just because he was in and out of jail, so you claim, I don't think he was wedge.
And all that pent up frustration, it just released from me. So anyway, I'm going mad at these guys.
Finally, it sounds like he's getting to the story.
And then now there's an argument. Now I didn't have a knife on me then. I hadn't stabbed anyone by then.
That's good. You shouldn't be stabbing anybody, son.
I hadn't been stabbed by then. It was just fighting. So I'm like, my name's Daniel Lazar.
There you go again. We're telling people your name like you're somebody special, and we know that you're not. But continue.
Blah blah blah. Now I've just beaten up a couple of Somalians.
Yeah. I'm not really believing.
I keep telling that all the time, Andy.
So keep going with your story.
A couple of weeks, maybe
she has split it a few times.
And they're all in a group, so they've known the name now.
If they're fresh, and new to the country, because that's what fresh means, and they're in their own little community, I don't think they would know who you are. It's a little pothole in your story, mate. I think, again, I'm smelling a bit of bullshit here, mate.
And now they're all looking at each other, yeah, and like the energy's got a bit more serious now.
The energy would change.
Who was it who changed him? It was Ben
100%.
Hatchett,
You've got
wasn't it?
some skinny, lanky,
Oh,
nerdy-looking
yeah, Ben
clown
Hatchett's little
saying,
constant.
"Do you know who I am?" I already told you. The only reaction you'll get from telling
Got the old
someone your
wobbly
name,
leg on, like,
if they're
didn't he?
proper people, is you're going to get your chin
Yep.
checked. And that's about it.
And then they're just talking, all of a sudden, pull like a big Rambo knife.
Here we go. Now he's getting to the story.
I just see it, and he just went whack, hit me straight there.
Ooh, that must have hurt. That must have left a mark, no?
And everything just stopped. Time just stopped. It was crazy. Fractured my skull, severed 2 arteries.
That sounds like a devastating blow to the head from a machete. If this story is real, I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's not. I personally don't think it's real, because by looking at you, I don't see any mark or scar from you getting a fractured skull and severing 2 arteries. Do you know how hard someone has to hit you with a machete for that to happen? So that means they hit you really, really fucking hard. And again, if there's no mark or no scar, I'm calling bullshit. Fractured my skull and severed 2 arteries. But there's no mark. This cunt needs to have a day off, doesn't he?
And I'm standing there now.
What? Mr. Hardnut Daniel Lazar, aka living in London, just got chopped in the head with a machete and you're just standing there. That don't sound like you, tough guy.
And my head's wobbling.
Wobbling? Your fucking head should have been coming clean off your shoulders, mate. What a fucking cunt.
I was with my friend. My friend actually run off to pretend like he had I don't even know what he did, but he run off anyway, yeah?
Whoa. Where did this imaginary friend come from? Where did it come from? I remember at the start of the story, you said it was you, your girlfriend, and your girlfriend's friend, and you were walking your girlfriend's friend home, which I commended you for because it's an honorable thing to do. And now all of a sudden, you've just pulled this magical mate out of thin air and introduced him to the story. How come Sean hasn't picked up on this? Why isn't Sean saying, well, hang on, you didn't say anything about a friend, and now all of a sudden you got an imaginary mate there? Come on, man. Again, like I said, the spider senses are out. I smell bullshit with this.
But you're a changed man now from that.
Of course I am.
That didn't even sound believable. Now, from what I'm seeing online, you don't seem like a changed man, if I'm completely honest with you, mate.
Yeah, I appeal to all the fallen soldiers, man. Seriously, sir.
Hold on a second. Did this 38/39-year-old just say RIP all the fallen soldiers? You couldn't find a better way to say that. You sound like you're 16 in the middle of a rap video. RIP all my fallen soldiers. What the fuck is this world coming to?
At this time, I'm active. I'm active. I'm selling drugs and I'm doing commercial burglaries.
Let me stop you there. Never been a bit fan of burglaries. I don't condone any illegal criminal behavior, if I'm completely honest. Each to their own. But burglaries was definitely something that I didn't respect.
There was a group of us and we used to just terrorize basically the whole of England.
No, bro, that's not it. Again, I'm calling bullshit. I don't believe it. Like, how vague and broad.
You do, Tony. Put some blue tack over your camera, mate. We don't want any cameras.
No, the fuck you didn't. No, you did not. I can guarantee you that this guy did not terrorize the whole of England. That is bullshit.
You know, the whole, it didn't matter. If wherever these certain items were, we would go and we'd get them.
Again, it's just vague. It's a real vague statement, man. Wherever these certain items were that you can't elaborate on or give any detail to, and we're meant to believe that you was terrorizing the whole of the country, and no matter where in the country these items was, you would go and get them. Nah, again, I think that's more bullshit from this guy.
Whatever it was. So I was constantly getting arrested. My house was constantly getting raided all the time.
That's what tends to happen, young Lazar. I say young Lazar because at the minute you're reminding me of a grown kid. If you're doing criminal activities and you're bait, the police are going to kick your door off regular. And you seem like a bait person. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I do believe your house is probably getting raided a lot because you seem a bit stupid in my eyes at the minute.
I'm skint still.
George Clooney, more Wayne Rooney, man.
Because you're constantly asking someone to give you a donation on your videos. But what I will say is that's a good thing that you don't worship money. Money is not to be worshipped. You shouldn't worship it. It's only a tool. That's all money is.
Money was going to make me happy.
I can tell you, money does not make you happy. It don't make anybody happy. Now, don't get me wrong. I would rather be rich and unhappy than poor and unhappy. But money doesn't make you happy.
Money was going to solve my problems. But the one good thing about the criminal life is I made a shit ton of money.
Really? Because I've looked at most of your shit on YouTube and Instagram, and there is nothing, not one thing that I've seen that suggests you made crazy money. Now, I get it. Everyone could go through hard times and it is what it is. But the way this guy carries himself, I can guarantee you, if he had pictures or videos of the times when he did have money, they would be the things that he posted as well. There would be some evidence of him ever having huge chunks of money. So I just think it's bullshit. I don't think he lies. He does lie, but I think his stories are just super exaggerated. I think he creates things in his own mind to add to the story that he's telling to make the story more entertaining. That's what I think.
I had like a 20-30 grand watch on.
It's just broad, vague statements, man. Like, if you bought a 20-30 grand watch, you would know exactly how much you paid for it. So either you're trying to, again, exaggerate and make the story sound better, or you're being deceitful. 20 to 22 grand watch. I'll even give you this, 20 to 25 grand watch on. I can give you that. You could have said, that would have been more believable in my eyes. I got a 20 to 25 grand watch, blah, 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 whatever you wanted to say. Not 20 to 30 grand. Like, what was the watch, 20 grand or 30 grand? Come on, bro.
And I just felt like a fraud.
Your feelings was right, because you're coming across like a fraud already. I got to be honest with you, son.
Like, I didn't even like myself.
I respect
Kelvin talking sense for once, like,
exaggerate their stories.
you
There's
actually
somebody
understand.
who don't really like themselves, so they're trying to make themselves seem better than they actually are. So I'll take that as you're subliminally, indirectly telling us that this shit's exaggerated because you don't like yourself, so you're trying to make it seem better than what it actually was. But keep going.
I didn't even like my appearance, and I was arguing with so many people.
Well, that ain't seemed to have changed. You're still arguing with loads of people that I see online. You're still doing the same bullshit that you've been doing. So I don't think you are a changed man, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see what else we can pull up.
How I got arrested for racism.
Yes, this was one that I wanted to ask you.
That sounded a bit weird, that,
Let's
like.
listen to this. How Daniel got arrested for being a racist.
What? Half my family's black, mate. My granddad's a fucking yardie, but
Just because your family's black and your granddad's a yardie, which isn't really a nice term to call them, but what I mean, you still can't be racist. So let's just cut that shit out straight away.
anyway, here's the story, bruv, yeah. Something's gone down in the manor. It's 2000 and I can't remember the year, so either 12 or 13 now, yeah?
Again, we don't really care what year it is. We just want to know what happened and why you got arrested for being racist.
I'm just chilling playing Xbox. Someone knocks on my door, one of the youngers. Gas talking shit like, yeah, just done this, just done that. And I'm like, is it? So a big move's gone down, like multi-million-pound move and that, yeah? This guy, man. One of the youngers knocked on your door telling you this, that, and the third are multi.
Right. Do we think this is what Lazaar's like in real life? Is he like that, or is he on something there when he's doing these lives? Because he can't have talk like, can he?
Oh yeah, he doesn't fucking he doesn't show up, like.
He was consistent though. When he sat down, he used to just have his bottle of water, didn't he? And he just did. He ever have any guests on? Was it on StreamYard that?
No, but he used to go on fighting tours. He used to go on panels. Man, I can't believe you can't remember him. Like,
no, I can't remember him jumping on people's panels. Like,
that was before, like, he'd done all these, like.
Because he used to do quite well, didn't he? Like, wasn't he getting over 1,000 in that at some point?
He was getting plenty in. Like, he was doing well. He was really doing well, but he had family issues, like. I didn't know how much people know, like, but he had family issues, like.
But is it a well-known fact that Uncle K put his windows out? Is that right?
But Lazaar's one is out.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it was, apparently it was, motorsports and buggies, wasn't it?
Was it? Fucking hell, man, he's the other end of the country and he's getting people's windows put out and that. But he did get his windows put out, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did it himself, apparently, like, did it himself.
So,
apparently he done, what do you call him, not done that Friday Night Fight Club? Apparently he done his call, but no, Friday night.
So,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
You heard about Hector?
Hector, apparently it was him who done his call, but he blamed Birchie blamed him, but apparently it was Moto's ad in there.
So he is in that exclusive club, like, where it like got real for him, didn't it? YouTube got real for him because not many, all the shit you get on here, not many people have had the windows actually put out or anything, have they?
Nah, it doesn't really got the doors, does it?
So
really got the doors,
real for him, like, didn't it? I think that's where he was
definitely.
from as well, though, wasn't it? From down there. Is it from Camden, wasn't he?
Right, Maxie's smoke on like he's somebody, man, and he's really not, you know. He was never nobody. He was just like a bit of a thief, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all he was like, isn't it? He just blagged that wouldn't go on here, man. Blagged that wouldn't just like Danny did.
Motorsports get involved then? What was it to do with motorsports? Like?
Yeah, I can't remember how. I don't want to really say it because I can't really remember what it was like. I can't remember. It was years ago, wasn't it?
We must have. It must have upset. Like if Hector was involved as well, that'll have been to do with Uncle K and Hoover. It was Hoover, wasn't it? Hector's brother.
Yeah, Hoover. Hoover was about anyway. Like Hoover, your free of game and Uncle K. We're all like, all doing lives together and that, like.
I liked Hoover, me. He was all right, Hoover, wasn't he? He used to just come on like laid on his settee, didn't he? Like laid on his settee.
I just chilled out. He was good lad. He's good lad, like.
He was a bit of a grafter as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a worker, like. Yeah. Big up the Hoover wherever you are, Hoover lad. Right. Let's have another 5 minutes, see what is happening.
£1 million moves gone down. And yet again, you're not really explaining anything. It's just vague statements. Keep going though.
And I'm like, well, bring me in.
I can't lie. If someone knocked my door saying they just done a multi-million-pound move, that's the first thing I'd be saying is bring me in as well. So I'll give you credit for that, son.
These times I'm broken, I'm really doing too much in that, you know what I'm saying? I've lost my way in that, yeah.
That seems like a common reoccurring theme for you, doesn't it? Broke, skint, lost your way, not doing nothing. Doesn't seem like a lot's changed. You still seem like you're broke, skint, and not doing a lot other than YouTube and having arguments with people online and making up lies.
He's like, yeah, I've got something for you. Drop me a couple ones. I'm like, yeah, blessed you, man.
Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, if one of my friends knocked my door telling me they just done a multi-million-pound move, you ain't dropping me a couple hundred. That's like a slap in the face. That's a piss take. If you've done a multi-million-pound move, you need to slide a lot more than a couple hundred if you're my friend.
He's like, you know what? Once I sell a couple more bits, bell me. I'll bell you, rather, and I'll drop you a little drink, innit? You always help me out, blah, blah, blah. And this is one of the young G's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, cool, man. So a couple of weeks ago, Pi, give me a call, innit? I forgot about the guy, really, to be honest.
Bullshit. Just ask yourself this question. If someone knocks your door telling you they've done a multi-million-pound move and they're going to connect you during however long, you would forget about them, would you? I wouldn't. I could tell you that for free. I'm not forgetting about no one that's done a multi-million-pound move, especially if I'm not doing nothing but sitting in my fucking house, playing Xbox, skint, broke, and lost my way. Your words. So that sounds like bullshit.
So I've gone down there now, yeah, and he's talking. And we're talking and that, and he's giving me a little bit of money and that.
Are you sure this is one of your young G's?
And he's like, gee, look, I need my house decorated. I know you know bare people. Get a couple guys in that. You pay them what you want to pay them, and I'll give you a nice drink.
So your young G is now trying to employ you. Okay, fair enough.
So cool. My Oyster card, I think it was, yeah, my Oyster card. And I'm going through London Bridge Station, yeah, because I had to go get off a couple of trains. So gone there, come back, and I'm at London Bridge now.
Sorry, people, but this guy takes so fucking long just to get to the point, man.
And I've tapped my Oyster card on the thing, and it's come up to seek assistance. I'm like, yeah, no problem, man.
I should hope it wasn't a problem.
So I go over to the black guy, yeah, tall black guy. And I'm like, what's going on, bro? Yeah, so this is telling me to seek assistance. He's like, go over, ask someone over there. I said, what?
First of all, I don't know.
General, are you aware of this geezer? Yeah,
me
I know you're pretty new to YouTube. Do you remember this fella?
Or say what?
No, can I hear you move?
Well, they fucking heard exactly what I said.
Pause.
He's like, go over, ask someone over there, man. I'm busy. Gee, he's just standing there chatting to his mate.
Number two, who the fuck do you?
Is it really like? Can you hear me trying to talk though? Or it's just muffled. Or?
I can hear you. It's just I kind of hear you very clearly. Like I don't know if people can in the chat, like, but it's like kind of loud, and your voice is just coming over the top.
I'm just trying to think of people who won't have known him, and I don't know whether the General will remember him. My favourite demon, yeah. Do you remember him, General? Or is this all new? Because they don't really get much of a mention these days, do they? Lazar or the demon, I would have said.
You think you are?
Yeah, not really. Like
whether this man is busy or not busy and he's just talking to his friend. How do you know it's not a employee that's beneath him or above him, giving them information about a job to do or talking to them about information, a job that they've give him to do? You don't get to decide whether someone's busy or not, bro. You're supposed to just say, okay, no problem. Who's the person I speak to? And go over and speak to them. That's what you should have done. That's my opinion.
Thinking, who the fuck is
Bro.
this guy talking to?
He's talking to you. You sound like you got a proper chip on your shoulder.
I'm like, you fucking idiot. Shut up anyway. I jump over the barriers. I'm like, you fucking idiot. I can then smash you up.
Again, threatening train station employees. You are some sort of cunt, mate. I can't lie. All because the man told you he's busy, you decide to act all aggressive and tough like that when you're not even tough like that. For you to act like that, I can tell you now, you're not tough like that.
And he didn't say nothing.
I'm fucking glad he never said that, because I was always taught and raised, do not argue with a fool. It's impossible to get your point across or talk to someone who is stupid. And this man is clearly stupid with a chip on his shoulder. So good on the man for not saying nothing back to you.
And so I'm like, yeah, dickhead.
What a fucking idiot.
So I go on the escalators, walk down, thinking I won that little, you know what I'm saying, that little battle there.
I don't know what you're saying. And for you to think you won some sort of battle just because you tried to have a confrontation with someone and they didn't have it back with you, that made you feel like you won. That is how I know you're a chump.
And I quickly go and check my pockets and that, yo, no Oyster card. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'll go back there. I'm like, looking for my Oyster card now.
Looking for your Oyster card that don't work.
Where the guy was. And I'm like, bro, I just dropped my Oyster card. And he's like, I don't know where it is. I don't know. It's gone, isn't it?
You're a fucking idiot. You disrespect and move aggressive towards someone, and then you want to run back there and ask for help. You fucking dick.
Now, what do you mean it's gone? He's like, it's gone, man. Anyway, man, you're going to get a fine anyway.
So you should get a fine, but you're
Oh,
jumping
proper
barriers
brutal.
telling people to fuck off.
Don't get away with that. It's with him, man.
I don't know
Honestly.
where your Oyster card is. And it's being used for me,
Fucking
yeah?
hell, yeah.
Oh, that's a shock. The man that you was just rude to and tried to fucking violate while he's at work doing his fucking job is being rude back to you, and you're shocked.
I just lost my temper. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? You black cunt.
Whoa. That's racist. That's racist. But I need to hear what he's got to say about it.
This, that, the other. Rare. I'm going in on this guy. He's like, fuck off. Now he can see I'm getting angry.
Which, if I'm completely honest, you don't have a fucking leg to stand on or the right to be getting angry. The man done nothing wrong but tell you I'm busy, talk to somebody else and pointed you in direction. But that weren't good enough for you because, again, you think you're somebody that you're not. What a prick.
He didn't seem too scared on that. Remember, he's got his mate next to him as well. Yeah, they're both kind of big guys, yeah?
I'm not being funny, Daniel, Mr. Living in London, but who the fuck would be scared of you? Listen, we've got another person who is a legend and some tough nut in their own mind, boy. This world is actually crazy.
But they're not trying to argue back.
I already told you, you don't argue with stupid people. It's pointless. So again, good on them for not arguing back with you, because you're definitely stupid.
Yeah, that's getting me even more angry. I'm like, where's my fucking Oyster card?
Hold on. So them not arguing back with you is what got you angry. So you're putting them in a lose-lose situation. If they argue back with you, then it's going to get you even more mad because we already established that you think you're somebody that you're not. So if anybody dare say something back to Mr. Living in London, he's going to act a certain type of way. And if they don't argue back with you, because you shouldn't argue with a fucking idiot, that's getting you more angry. Bro, you're confused, man.
You're taking a fucking piss, black cunt, this black cunt. Fuck off back to Congo, but I'm going in on the guy now, yeah?
Again,
I forgot how good he was at fucking telling stories.
No, it makes sense now. This is racism.
Yes, mate, that was really good,
I need
like.
to hear what else this guy's got to say, man.
Now, I know it's racist words and that, yeah, but I'm not a racist guy. Most of my pals are black. I've had black chicks. Like, most of my family are black. You feel me?
No, Mr. Living in London, I do not feel you. You sound like the typical racist, homophobic guy that says, I'm not a homophobic person. Look at my one gay friend. I'm not racist. I've dated black girls and that person's black and my mate's best friend twice removed Fish's cousin's black, so I'm not a racist. Like, I got a car with black tires. I'm not racist. I got a colored TV. Fuck off, man. It's racism, bro. I could even try and level with you and say, all right, it's not the words that you said, but it's the context in which the words was used. And you used them in an aggressive manner, in a derogatory way to describe somebody that you are visually seeing. So you are racist. That you was definitely being racist. I don't care what way you try and paint it. That was racist of you.
Like, it's just how you talk.
No, it's not how you talk. It's not how I talk. and I'm mixed race. It's not how other people I be around speak. What the fuck's this guy going on about?
Now, I say the N-word a lot. I don't really use it on YouTube. I try and like cut that out.
So that tells me already, if you don't say it on YouTube and whatever else and whatnot, you're conscious enough to know that you shouldn't be saying it on your platform or whatever else. So you know that it's not really a nice word to say. Now, again, if you're saying it in a term of endearment to someone and you've got the past to say it, because like you said, your family's black or whatever, I don't know, innit? Whatever the weather. But what I am saying is, you made a conscious decision to not say it on YouTube. And if you never thought there was a problem and it's just the way you talk, then you wouldn't censor yourself from saying it on your platform. That's what I'm trying to say. Hope I made sense.
But like how we talk on the road is totally different and abnormal to the normal person. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that. How we talk on the roads and whatnot and around our people is completely different. But whether you're on the roads or around your mates, if you speak to someone in an aggressive manner using racial slurs, I'm telling you, who is a person on the roads, it's still racism, bro.
But I wasn't being racist to the guy, but it was more just like, you fucking dickhead.
Hold on. So you weren't being racist, but you are being racist to the guy. You need to make your mind up, because to me, you sound like you're wriggling and trying to justify why you was racist instead of just coming clean and saying, I was wrong and I should have never have done that and I've learned from my mistake.
If he was an Albanian, I would have been like, you fucking Albanian prick.
It's racist. That's still racist, you fucking dick.
If he was an Indian, you fucking Indian prick.
Again, that's racist, bro. This guy is lost.
What, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Like, it's just like, I'm dissing you, but I'm dissing you on your appearance.
I knew this guy was stupid. Yes, you're dissing him on their appearance, but the big difference is, if you would have said, you trampy-clothed cunt, or you trampy-clothed whatever, about their appearance like that, you spotty-faced prick, you freckle-eyed cunt, whatever, on their appearance like that, okay. I'm not going to say not a problem because I don't condone anyone being rude to someone, but whatever, that's on their appearance. You using their ethnicity or skin color in an aggressive manner is racism. I knew this guy was stupid. I knew it.
Rather than... And so...
What's we do that? That's because you know you're a racist, right?
You know what I'm saying? If you're black, you're getting called a black cunt.
That would still be racist. Am I the only one that sees this and understands? I can't.
Because you're black and you're being a cunt.
No, it's not as simple as that. Again, you're using someone's ethnicity and skin color against them. That's racism.
But it's not a racist thing. There's no racist undertone in it.
What? There's no racist undertone in it. What the fuck are you talking about? That's racist.
You feel me?
No, again, I don't feel you. I don't think anybody else does.
Cool. So to me, it's just normal talk. You know what I'm saying?
It's not normal talk. And again, no, I don't know what you're saying.
There's like, we're calling the police. So like, you're calling the police. Cool.
That's exactly what they should have done, is call the police. So good.
And I just stepped in to the fucking room. I'm like, close this door.
Again, who is this guy, bro? About close this door. He's lost, man.
Yeah. And I'm still getting a bit angry. And I'm like, you little cunt, on my fucking Oyster card.
We're just going to skip over the whole... I'm a racist piece of shit and everything else I said, but we still want to talk about this Oyster card. This guy is delusional, boy.
Call the police. I want the cameras checked. This cunt stole my Oyster card. I want you sacked.
Yeah, because that's how it works, Daniel. You be racist and do all these outlandish fucking things, and you got the audacity to talk about you want the police to come because you're going to get him fired for nicking your Oyster card. Your Oyster card with no money on it that's registered to you. What a fucking twat.
So anyway, the police come. Now what's going on here? I tell them the situation. They're like, yeah. The guy's like, yeah, this guy's been racist and that. Like, all right, cool. Zoop, you're nicked.
I'm not surprised, mate. You was being racist and you definitely deserve that. I don't need to listen to any more of it. If anybody wants to listen to it, go over to his channel and look for it. It's on his channel, man. You're racist, bro. That was a racist move. I'm not saying you are still a racist. I hope you ain't. But that was definitely racism at its finest. And all up online, why didn't you add in and mention that you told a woman you was gonna fuck her eyeballs out of her head? What kind of sick fuck are you? Because when I get angry, I don't say shit like that. But yeah, like I said, if you want to watch it, go over to his channel. I ain't watching no more of that bullshit. Just bollocks, really, and he's wriggling and trying to justify why he's a racist piece of shit. What next?
Yeah, who just got done? Who just got done? Who just got done? You just got done, yeah? You. Here we go. Come on then, let's go!
Saying you got done and I don't really see anything happening.
Look, let's fucking go! What are you doing? Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's fucking go. You just got done and then you proceed to wriggling your way onto Marvin's lap like you're giving him a lap dance. What the fuck? Your name should be Daniel Lazar, aka the stripper. Not living in London. You're moving like a stripper. Man was wriggling and worming his little way onto the lap, boy. What the fuck? Oh my God. I've never seen something so weird and kinky in my life.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! What are you doing, you lunatic? Look who you think you are! Look at you!
Who do you think you are is a better question, don't you think?
Fuck off! You off your head, mate! Fuck off! You off your head! Fuck off! You don't know me, Marv!
I don't think you know yourself.
You off your head! You for a cunt!
You are a cunt. From what I'm seeing, you are a cunt, mate.
Well, you off your head, mate? Just done Marvin Herbert in his car.
Hold on. It's just the new age wave of gangsters pulling out a phone. That is some school playground behavior, boy.
Yeah. The little mug. Yeah. Just done him.
Man pulled out his phone and said, I just done him, when in reality, what you done was give him a lap dance. You tried to give him a striptease.
You little fucking mug. Just done him.
He's laughing in your face. That's what I'd do as well.
Right, come on. Where you going then? Go on, do it then. Do what you're doing, you mug. What are you doing? Do it.
Man said, do it then. What are you doing? And all Daniel's doing is going, yeah. This guy is not serious at all, man. I'm telling you that now.
Do it. I told you I'm not ready for you people. You're a mug. You're an absolute mug. Don't put up on me then.
Way too much talking. Again, I can almost guarantee you this guy's not a driller, he's not a killer, he's not what he's trying to paint himself out to be, like he's some hard nut. He is not no hard nut guy in any way, shape, or form. He's an actual plank.
You're an absolute pull up on me. You're an absolute mug.
You're still screaming, don't pull up on me, don't pull up on me, but you're not doing nothing about it other than twerking on him.
You're gonna get done. Come on in.
You're gonna get done, but you're right there. What do you mean you're gonna get done? Why don't you just do him now?
Come on, get out of.
Fizzy, you can jump on if you want after this. Tell us about your weekend. I did get a text message from the complaints department, like, so that, and as it's been noted. So this thing here, this apparently bumped into. I'm guessing he hadn't arranged to meet Marvin Herbert, had he? He hadn't arranged to meet him.
Apparently Marvin Herbert was sitting outside his house waiting for him or something, because he's been having some words online or something on there.
Oh, right, was that it?
From what I remember, like, oh yeah, I can't really remember very much, like.
So why, if that was the case, why did he, like, act so shocked when he jumped in this car and that, like, if he was waiting for him, you know what I mean?
Because he jumped in his car like a lunatic, so come on then. Head first. He's like, what the fuck? I didn't see no punch
thrown or anything. There was no punches thrown on out, was there?
No, he just flopped on him and then then he went live and I've just done Marvin Herbert.
But that bit at the end, that was Marvin actually out of the van, wasn't it? Look, trying to square up to him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking car, Marv! Get out!
Get out the fucking car, Marv. You're gonna get done, all the while holding a phone camera trying to record it. If that ain't clout chasing, I don't know what the fuck is. That is actually the definition of clout chasing. Because I know from having quite a few fights, there ain't time to take out a phone and record with one hand and play silly games with it.
I promise you're a fucking dead man.
Hold on. The guy that preaches positivity on his Instagram and he's positive this and positive that and a changed person. You just said a minute ago he was a changed person on the Sean Atwood interview. And now you're telling someone you promised them they're a dead man. Grow the fuck up.
Watch it. Come on. Come on.
The man's got out with one eye and can barely see, and you're sitting there going, come on. You should be giving it to him if you're a guy.
Muggy cunt.
He loves it, doesn't he? Muggy cunt. When in reality, you've just mugged yourself off, mate. All that tough griller killer, I'm a super fug chat, and ain't done shit but twerk and give a man a lap dance and a striptease. You cunt.
So imagine I come out of my house, I'm in a rush, I've got to get down to the school, I'm already late because of this fucking one-eyed mug, yeah?
He's a one-eyed mug, you're a two-eyed mug.
So I get out of my house now, I'm crossing the road, I see a car that looks like Marv's drive past me. Now I clock it and he stops. The motherfucker reverses. What's happening? I'm like, what's happening, mate? Sweet.
Clearly it wasn't all sweet.
He's like, yeah, jump in. So I jump in the motor. He's like, look, what are you saying? What's going on? Someone sent me a message. What's all this about? He starts raising his voice.
And let me guess, you didn't know any other way to deal with that situation but react like you're some tough guy. Not saying you should let anybody raise their voice at you, but if you preach positivity and you claim all that stuff, then there was definitely another way around that situation.
Well, don't fucking raise your voice to me, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Why are you raising your voice for? He's like, oh, you want to get rude? You want to do this? I'm like, who? Smash! 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 Smash!
Right, just pause it there because my mate Fact is he's sort of saying, I know where he's coming from, right? Because I thought, right, because I haven't watched these for a few years, right? I said this on the last one, I thought he went in a lot more brutal than he does, but he doesn't, does he? He's too respectful. And I think that's what facts means. He's just stating facts, you know, like instead of putting a better spin on it. I think you want him to do more, don't you think? I just want him to be a bit more brutal, the demon. I want him to swear a bit more, or, you know, just not state the obvious. But
Yeah.
I think because these were only the first few that he did, I think if he looked back, he would probably say the same as well. He'd probably think, could probably get away with a bit more, you know what I mean? Yeah, like exactly like Fizz. That's why I said the other night. From what I remember, I always thought he was a lot. He went in a bit harder, you know.
Oh, this is coming from Positive Pete, the guy who's changed and wants to be a new person and that. All right, Daniel.
Ed butted him, banged him in his mouth. What are you talking to, mate?
He was talking to you, you thick cunt.
Crashed his car.
What? The car looked perfectly fine, mate. This is what I'm saying. He's exaggerating and chatting shit. More bullshit from this guy, man.
Grabbed the wheel, smashed it into the fucking lamppost.
Is this guy living in a fairy tale? How are we supposed to believe anything you say when you are blatantly lying? You didn't grab no fucking steering wheel and crash it into anything, you fucking dick.
What are you saying, bruv? Get a fucking car. Let's do this now, mate.
You did say get out the car, but when he got out the car, you then proceeded to do absolutely nothing.
You're some internet gangster, innit?
No. You are an internet gangster.
You're some hard man, innit?
I thought you hard man.
Let's do this now, me and... Mate, arsehole fucking went.
You sure yours didn't fucking go when you was giving him a lap dance? And when he got out the car and again, absolutely fuck all, you talker. That's what you are. Johnny Walker, the talker.
Huh? I'm trying to do this positive thing.
There was nothing positive about that.
And I've got this
The
mug
Reese's,
thinking he can talk to me.
Who the fuck are you?
Bro, we're big men now, bro.
So then shouldn't you fucking act like it if you're a grown man?
Who you talking to? I'll punch you from here all the way up the road and back.
Really, Mr. Living in London? You had every opportunity to do that and you done nothing.
And then he's ringing me. Oh, Lazar, you give me a black eye. What'd you do that for?
You didn't look like you had a black eye, if I'm completely honest.
I said, you know what, bud? Let's have a sit down, innit? Let's talk this out. I don't want to sit down with your mug.
It's because you are a mug.
If I'm a mug, then fucking leave me alone. Don't drive past my house, try and pull up on me. Because I will fuck you up again.
You didn't fuck him up the first time. This guy lives in a fantasy. Again, it's becoming a common theme in these videos, boy. Mental health is real, people.
You fucking little raspberry.
That's not very nice, Daniel, is it?
Who you playing with, mate? Respected you from day one. And then you want to play this fucking supervillain.
Look like what you're doing, innit?
You want to think like you're better than everyone. Well, I'll tell you what. Show everyone your fucking face.
I saw his face. He had no marks on him, mate.
Show everyone your fucking face, Marvin.
Hold on. I just noticed something. Why is this guy shouting into the camera and the phone, walking down the street in broad daylight? If that ain't an absolute prick, I don't know what is.
Marvin, you mug cunt, Herbert.
Man is walking down the street screaming out profanity at his mobile phone. The same phone that he took out to record Marvin saying, I done you, and he didn't do nothing but give him a lap dance and twerk on him. Yeah, he's definitely a clout chaser, people. In my humble opinion, that is the definition of clout chasing.
Huh? Pull up on me again. I dare you.
Why the fuck is he still shouting? Why does he need to pull up on you again? He's already pulled up on you and you've done nothing. What are you going to do different this time round?
This time I'm going to have 100 youngers.
What? Hey, this guy's a fucking prick. I'm going to have 100 youngers. Who the fuck are you?
Little cocksucker. But you're fucked anyway. Watch now. Watch now, Marv. Watch now when you're seen out in Camden eating. Watch.
And this video was a few months ago, and I can confirm for you, absolutely diddly squat. Nothing has happened to Mr. Marvin Herbert. So it's just more bullshit, Daniel, isn't it, really?
Did you see Randy's ears pop up there when he said 100 youngers?
What's going on, people? It's your boy living in London.
Really? Did I just see what I think I saw?
It's another day in the hood.
Again, how old is
Randy
this
wants
guy?
new gang
He's
members,
nearly
like.
40, another day in the hood, recording. This guy looks for any reason to
Tell
pull
me
his
the other
phone
week
out
to watch
and
a
act
watch a
cunt,
series,
bro. I'm not
Trailer
gonna lie, it's
Park
actually
Boys or
cringy
something.
and embarrassing. Is it that
Trailer
hard
Park
to
Boys.
make content or something? That you've got any
Read
little
all yours,
scenario, you're pulling your phone out to, it's your boy living in London. Fuck off.
Wipe your feet before you go in there, man.
Is this guy a cunt? Again, I asked the question and I already know the answer. Mr. Living in London, you are a cunt. It's confirmed now.
Have some manners.
Have some manners. I don't even know what to say. The guy pulled out his phone and said that just so that he had something to say, because they weren't even paying you no attention, mate. Now I know why the fucking curtains are broken in your living room, because you just are peeping tomboy. He's not put it. I can come and get you, you cunt. What next?
Yes,
darling.
Imagine I'm getting.
Man likes to abuse females. He comes into shops and abuses females. That's what you could put on your channel, mate. Thank you.
Can this guy go anywhere, bruv, without having some kind of problem? I thought you were positive and a changed man.
Yeah.
That's what you put on your channel. Security! There's
Does
a
anyone
dickhead
know
in
her?
boots.
Does anyone know this
He's
chick?
a dickhead in boots. He's got a little dick because he's a dickhead.
Oh, mate, how embarrassing and cringy are you, Daniel, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, abuses women, likes to abuse women. Big man, though, you need to get security because he's abusing your staff.
What the fuck's going on with you, man? This is mental.
He's abusing
I asked
your staff.
one of your staff members where the electric toothbrushes are.
So you're telling me first thing in the morning when you're out looking for toothbrushes, you just get into altercations, bro? I can guarantee you this never happens to me, bro. This never happens, mate. And even if the altercation did happen, I can guarantee you there's another way to deal with it. But again, Mr. Content Creator pulls out his fucking phone. What a cunt.
Yeah, she was doing her makeup and she said something.
Little dickhead.
So I asked her a question when the electric toothbrushes are. I need to buy one. Yeah. And then she was like, excuse me, over there. And I said, excuse me.
This man likes to abuse women.
Now she's recording him. Yes, go on, girl.
He's a little cunt and he likes to abuse women. Yeah, two can play at that game. Security, 50-year-old man likes to abuse women, don't know how to behave. 50-year-old man
and
likes
someone
to abuse
come and get their
women.
baby mother.
50-year-old man likes to abuse women in the shops at 10 o'clock.
But I'm going just to keep it. You know?
It is in the morning as well. Like I said, 10 o'clock in the morning, boy. Man is out there trying to get any kind of content.
You little dickhead, mate. You're a dickhead. Your mum should be embarrassed of you.
I agree with her, mate. The way you're carrying yourself, she should definitely be embarrassed of you. I'm embarrassed of you and I don't even fucking know you. What next?
How's that is shocking, people? What's going on in this boy living in London?
I have nothing.
Onto her, look.
What is it with this guy and going shopping and getting into some kind of problem or being around some kind of problem?
What?
It's not recording.
Why? Who are you?
Better question is, who the fuck are you, mate?
Hey,
Well,
what's
what
up?
can say?
What's up?
Well, I'm calling you, Bob. What are you telling me?
I'm recording you. What you telling me? This is not the behavior of a 38/39-year-old man. I'm telling you that now. This guy seems like the type of guy that will just pull his phone out, not because he's actually trying to do the right thing by recording the situation, just so that he can get some more content, bro. You're wronging, man.
Listen,
And I'm recording you, Bob. What?
listen, mate.
I'm recording you, bro. What? Yeah, you're a prick. You're an actual prick, mate.
What?
Don't
Shut up,
record me.
man. Shut up.
Okay?
Why? What are you going to do?
You're hard. You are so tough, ain't you, Daniel? You seem to have a lot of problems with employees. People that 9 times out of 10 ain't going to hit you because they don't want to lose their job. And that's when you're Johnny Dangerous.
Dickhead.
Don't say
Who's
to
putting
me,
top on filming for the lady's safety?
No, you're fucking not, you lying cunt. No, you're not. You're filming because, again, it's more content. Hence why it's on your channel. Not to spread awareness or get the old lady help. It's so that you can rack up a few more views, you cunt.
Thank
There
you.
is.
I'll
What do you
film for
mean,
your safety.
thank
Don't
you?
worry.
This guy's a lying piece of shit, man.
This what they've
This
done.
guy.
And they haven't done nothing.
Nothing. Look.
I've given everything back.
Nothing.
I've given everything back and they won't let me
Don't
go.
worry, love. Don't
Yeah?
worry.
They
You're
won't let me
protecting
go.
here.
You can't even protect yourself. As we just see, you give Marvin Herbert a lap dance, you fuck.
Yeah, telling me they're gonna drag me in the back room.
No.
Yeah, and I've cooperated. I said I'm sorry, I'm poor. Yeah, I've tried to pay for the goods, and
What you should have done, Lazar, if you really cared and trying to help, why didn't you pay for the stuff she tried to steal? Situation done then, innit? Not that I condone the woman stealing, and her situation is her own situation. But you want to do all of that and pull your phone out. The least you could do is pay for her whatever it was she was trying to nick, mate.
there's two steaks and some shaving stuff for my son. Yeah,
Disrespectful.
I've got no money.
Neither has he, love. As he keeps telling us, he's fucking skint. So he ain't got no money either.
My clothes.
I'm an Instagrammer, bro.
No, you're not. You're just a cringe artist. You're so cringy. I'm an Instagrammer. You're a 38/39-year-old cunt. That's what you are.
Yeah,
Check me out, living in
look.
London.
Check me out, living in London. You mean living in a fucking lie?
The guy on
I bought a Maxi Spencer. My money has run out.
I feel sorry for this woman because Daniel does not give a shit. It is all for entertainment purposes with this guy. It's just another way for him so that he's able to put out another video and get a few views from it.
Because I dare take a sandwich from the shop.
No. What sandwich did you achieve?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's taking the piss. He is taking the piss. You're actually a nasty little cunt. You preach positivity and change, but this is what you're doing to the fucking old woman who's just been caught shoplifting. Was it a cheese one? You cunt.
What flavor sandwich?
You taking a piece?
That's exactly what he's doing, darling. He's taking a fucking piss. He's a piss-taking little cunt. And now I know you're an absolute lying, exaggerating piece
Agrees,
of
agreed.
shit.
I like it.
I'm asking. Documenting it.
Documenting it. You're a prick, mate. On to the next one anyway. This next bit is the last bit because I can't be bothered to do any more on him, if I'm honest. And it's his apology to Jordan McCann. So let's see what he's got to say and let's give our opinion on that.
Some of you fuckers told me I'd be doing this soon.
Damn right they did. And I was fucking one of them.
Anyway, people, this video is a video where I've got to apologize.
You're damn right you need to apologize because you fucked up.
Because let me explain what happened to your boy, yeah?
Not more fucking explaining and wriggling and trying to justify your actions, I bet. Just fucking hurry up and get to it.
After the first incident with Jordan McCann, your boy is Snitchy.
When he says snitchy, I'm assuming he's talking about Liam Ditchy, yeah? Because that's what I've been hearing around. Let's go.
Well, the first time it happened when Jordan McCann had the incident outside McDonald's.
Oh my days. There's that word Liam Ditchy, like. Oh,
Rubber nerd.
that was another thing well, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say hate, but oh man,
I
it was
didn't like
close.
it.
He was brutal in one.
He's a fucking prick, like.
What a slime ball he was, like. With
Robin
that
Skull kids in that one. Rubber nerd.
Snitchy rubber nut, yeah. Lumber clout. God, I couldn't see what people could see in him, like.
I couldn't either, like, just from his facial expressions to his voice, his accent, just the shit he says, like, it's just a fucking wronging, like. You know what I mean? He is, isn't he? Robin Skull kids, man, that's his shit.
Remember when he interviewed Roxy?
Aye. He was going to fight. He was arm, and then he was training for a fight. And that, who did he? Dane Lynch Ward, he called Dane Lynch Ward, didn't he?
Yeah.
Another fucking gobby fucking scout and prick, you know what I mean? No,
He's in the chat now, like. He's in the chat. Words got about it.
Who's in the chat?
Living in London there. Saying he ain't no It's definitely him, like.
He sent me that, yeah? Cool. So, because he sent me that, I was appreciative of that, because that kind of like helped my channel out and stuff like that.
Of course you was appreciative of it, because it was, again, something you could use to jump on the back on and get views from.
And then he started making videos, yeah? Like saying, oh, I'm going too hard on Jordan, this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah.
You're lucky I weren't making videos.
Get the heck out now.
We would have done one as well, said you're riding Jordan's back. You're trying to ride it until the camel's back breaks, boy. You was riding his back hard. You was 100%.
I'm kind of had the falling out, yeah? And then fucking after that, something out of the blue is like, yo, we're talking again. And he's like, yo, my man got hot watered.
Also, how are you calling someone snitchy when you're now exposing everything else? Don't that make you a snitch? And number two,
Come on,
I've heard
Daniel,
you
I'll
say in
even
one of your
pause it for
videos
you.
that you're a civilian now and that you would snitch. So if you're a civilian, then you need to behave more in a civilian way. And you shouldn't be really then calling anybody a snitch, because you would snitch, as you stated previous in other videos. So how have you got the audacity to call someone else a snitch or snitchy or whatever you're trying to say when you're snitching right now and you admitted that you would snitch because you're a civilian? If you're a civilian, then take them words out your mouth, man.
I'm a bit skeptical. I'm like, seriously, but you know me, innit? I'm like,
we don't know you, but what we do know of you is you're a view-grabbing little whore, mate. You weren't skeptical.
Don't no one else know?
And no, nobody else knew because it wasn't fucking true.
And I'm like, nah, man. Some's like, ain't got no one else that knows. Like, how did you find that? And he's like, oh, my pal from jail, this, that, the other. Cool. So I get a phone call back 2 days later. Yeah, and it's Wes. What's going on, kid? I'm like, what's happening? He's like, yeah, what Ditchy said's true about my man, you know? And I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah.
My antennas would have went up straight away, but a man can't phone me and tell me about, yeah, what my man said's true. But again, this is you that we're talking about.
I'm like, what, he got what, hot water? He's like, yeah, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool. So now I've got two people verified.
Let me pause this because we've got Living in London in the background here.
Oh yes, here we go. I was going to tell you straight again now.
We're going to have to just risk it. What's happening? What's happening, Dan?
All right, lads, you got something to say, like?
No, just enjoying the show, mate. You know, you've brought an extra 12 people in tonight because you were on. 12 people extra.
Always bring the numbers, like me. Always bring the numbers.
So where have you been? Where have you been for a couple of years, mate?
What the fuck's it got to do with you?
Who is it? Who is that?
You don't know?
I haven't got a clue, mate. They've got Living in London on there.
Yeah, okay. Do you not know?
There's a bit of there. Is it the general? Is it the general?
Maybe.
Is it? Leslie, is that your fella?
I see you, Jimmy. What's happening? I see you, Jimmy, lads.
What's happening, Jimmy?
What's happening, buddy? What's happening? All right, thank you. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, right, I was on Marvin's talking to Marvin, and obviously I was just having a back and forth with him, and I'm like, aye, fucking Lazar will battle you and all that. Fucking, he doesn't talk to you anymore. And then I says, oh, here, Lazar get caught with fucking 2 boxes of white the other day, mate. He's like, no chance. I was speaking to Daniel. And I was like, nah, mate, he get to jail the other day. I was like, he's definitely in the jail. He's in the jail with one of my pals. Mate, swear to God. Bang, he's on the phone. And I'm like, you're kidding on your phone. What does he do? He turns the fucking phone running a live stream and gives me his phone number. I swear to God, man. I'm like, Marvin, what you doing, mate? He's like, you seen his face, do you know what I mean? I'm like, there's all sorts on the chat.
When was this?
10 days ago or something. 10 days ago to 2 weeks. It was funny as fuck, but mate, honestly, you had to be in the chat to fucking actually see it, do you know what I mean?
So who's live was that? Or Marvin's?
I own Marvin Herbert's, mate.
I didn't even know he was still putting stuff out, mate.
Aye, mate, Marvin started doing lives again, so he has. I like Marvin, mate. Marvin's a decent guy, don't get me wrong, he's got a bad... Everybody's got a history, do you know what I mean? As long as he's not touched wings up, that's the main fucking thing, do you know what I mean?
As long as he hasn't touched me, touched kids, battered women, battered old people, robbed old people out, like, I'm in agreement, like, anyone can have a pass. That's right, isn't it?
That's everybody's got
wasn't he, Jimmy? He was a hitman, though, wasn't he? Wasn't he an enforcer or something?
Aye, mate, I would just say he was more a fucking a bit of a boy that would, when he take shit and take whatever he wanted off you, do you know what I mean, if he needed to.
Handy fella, like.
So, I reckon he's using, he's going tooled up, isn't he? Because he doesn't look
aye.
Doesn't look that handy, does he? He's just game, isn't he?
Oh, no, mate, Marvin would still go a couple of rounds, mate.
Yeah,
Marvin's a good boxer, like. He's a good boxer, Marvin Herbert.
Aye, mate. Marvin would go. Put it this way, mate. Who was he fighting with not that long ago? He went and done a few sparring rounds with, I think it was Callum Smith or one of the Smith brothers, anyway. and they turned around and says that he was one of their best sparring partners at the full training session, like the full training camp.
Okay, now.
Even though he's got a fucked up leg, one eye, fucking.
So we all heard the story, didn't he, of when he got shot and that, and he ended up in hospital.
Aye, in Spain, mate.
Am I imagining this, or did he at one point say he broke his own leg, didn't he, in hospital?
Because when your bone breaks, mate, it creates more calcium, so it does. So see when a bone
of getting better quicker, breaking his own leg.
It's a way of making your bone mesh back to where it was before. So like when a bone breaks, it becomes weaker. So the more you calcium on it, the more it becomes stronger.
That's fucking a bit brutal, that, like, isn't it? Well, he lost his eye as well, didn't he? Fucking hell.
Aye, mate. Yep.
But he got shot at point blank range, didn't he?
Yep. Aye, mate, a boy done him in Spain, didn't it? A belter. And it was a fucking... Oh, yeah. Do you know what it was all there? A Rolex watch, mate. That's what it was all there. How
do you survive getting shot at point blank range in the face, though? Fucking hell.
Luck, monk. It's luck, innit, mate? It's just your luck was in that day.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, mate, I called you monk there, mate. Sorry, mate.
I know, it happens, mate.
Sorry, mate. Just shocking. I'm not even watching the thing, man. I'm walking about the house. I'm doing shit. But aye, Daniel, boy, was up for it. She's game guy, you know what I mean? She's got a past, so.
Last time I seen something about Marvin, he was on the verge of going to number 10. Wasn't he getting an invite to number 10 or something?
I think I get fucked up with all that Kinahan shit, didn't he? Because he was embroiled in that.
Was he?
He worked with us where he trained when it in Spain, MTK.
Oh, was he in with all that, was he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, aye, mate, big time, buddy. Big time. Mate, do you know the reason I stopped doing bits? Do you know the reason I stopped working?
Nah.
It was sending stuff back for Spain, right? Obviously back here, and it was going to people. And some cunt owed him, I think it was 180 grand bill, and he got the cunt's name, and he come back here, and obviously he went to the cunt, and he found out it was his boy's best pal. He was going to do the cunt. You know what I mean? He's like, how can I kill my son's best pal? He's like, and that's when I realised that you're taking, like, you need to listen to the guy's stories. Like, that's when you realise that you're dealing with family, friends, and you're putting people in danger. Do you know? But you don't know if you just talk shit, and that's when it all came to an end. Do you know what I mean?
So when following him, like, is this off YouTube or have you?
Well, when he done with mate, I know James English, so I do. So I come from the same place as James. Aye, mate. So obviously, when he was doing the podcast with James, we met him up and where we are fair. Do you know what I mean? We bumped into him, and obviously, it's the same with Dan G. Sorry. He was kicking about up guys there for a couple of days.
So you're quite connected, Jimmy? Somebody there, Jimbo, right?
Nah, mate. I've got electricity.
Just because of where you live? Just because of where you're from, yeah?
Aye, mate. Aye. So, I'm connected with EE. I've got British Gas. I've got Scottish Power.
No, you sound a bit like Jumbo, like you've got like a bit of a tone, like you sound a bit like Jumbo. Are you from where he's from?
Who's the boy that ran about with buggies?
Aye.
I think he was for Clydebank out that way, mate. I don't think he was for Glasgow, no.
Oh, I didn't know, mate. You just sound a bit like him.
I came on this just as they were all kind of falling out. I think that was at the living in London, wasn't it? The fight, something happened at the fight or something. The Jambo was meant to be fighting or something. That's when I came on this run about that time.
Yeah. Aye.
The only reason I ended up on YouTube is because the telly, the place I was staying in at the time, had blew up and I had no telly, so I was bored out my touch and I stuck my phone on.
Aye, that's it.
Aye, mate, fucking can't stop, mate. I'm glad. The only thing I can share is DNKC because I've got a wee business, mate. I'm a joiner, so I work for myself. So if I wasn't working, mate, I'd be stuck to this 24 hours a day, man.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. You get how you like.
But you know what? You know what?
Something.
All three of us, right, have got something really big in common, right? We're all heavy ganja smokers, yeah.
Oh, fuck, man, aye. Big time, mate.
We can all smoke a lot of ganja, you know what I mean? We've all proved that, yeah.
Fuck off, dude.
I heard
No,
you
you
waiting the other night.
Jimmy, I've seen you. You're a bit of a connoisseur, aren't you, Jimmy? And our King's a connoisseur as well, you know.
Aye, mate. It's fucking. Do you know what it's got like, mate? It's got like fine wine now, mate. Years ago, you didn't give a fuck what you were smoking. Now you're like, oh, nah, I don't like the sound of that. Nah, has it got terpenes in it? Nah. You know what I mean? We're fucking pussy bastards.
So
you get proper weed snobs, like.
So a couple of weeks ago, Jimmy, the Northern King got some gear off his mate, and it actually blew his socks off. He was fucked.
Once you gear, man, once you gear.
Does that happen to you? Do you still get stuff like that where it blows your socks off?
You got a script on, yeah? Are you on a script?
Well, I get that. Do you know what, TNK? I get that, mate, to cover myself. So see if the police go through my door now, and I've got a fucking bag of weed in the house, at least I'm covered medically. But personally, mate, I get it off my... You know what it's like, mate. You get it off the trip. But I prefer the dabbing, man. I'm a dabber, mate. I like to dab.
So I like to dab, like, sometimes, like, it kills my chest, like.
Well, do you know... TNK, do you know what I do? But sometimes I don't use the rig. I just put it on my nail, and I melt it on the inside of the skin and put it in a joint, mate. Mate, see your joints, they're fucking lethal, mate. And they don't burn. They don't burn, mate. It fucking takes you about 3 years to smoke a joint.
No, I've done that, and yeah, that is a good highlight, like. But when I smoke it off, like, out the rig or out of the puffco or something, like, that just kills my chest, like.
Aye, the puffco, aye, that's the one, mate. But fucking, I've got some of that at the start off. One of my pals got us up. He's like, you can put that on, see the vape pens. Make myself a couple of vape pens and fucking.
You see, I kind of smoke vapes either, like, they just kill me.
See, I'm not a fan of them, but they're alright. See, like, if you're on a job inside a house, if you're doing a job in some country's house and you can't come in smelling a green, at least if you've got that vape, it kind of takes the urge. Do you know what I mean? It takes that edge off you.
Doesn't it make you cough though, Jimmy? Isn't it a standard, like, about 6 coughs after every puff?
It does make you. I think it's because your throat's not used to that. See, it's weird. It's like you're puffing fresh air, so you're sucking it longer than what you're just a normal joint, mate. But I just like them for that. The handiness when you're on a job and you can go outside for a wee quick.
So do you reckon they'll ever take over the joint? Like, do you reckon they'll ever do away with?
Mate, nah.
You got a blaze, man, didn't you?
Man, I remember I went to Amsterdam. It was about 2010, and it was when the volcano vaporizers just really came out, and they were all in the coffee shops. So I'm sitting, I'm like, aye, fuck it, man, I'm buying one of them. And I think it was about 400 quid I paid for it. And I come home, and my pal came up, and he's like, what the fuck do you buy that for? I was like, mate, I'm chucking a joint slats, me. I'm just going to stick to that volcano now. So I've smoked in the dam. He's like, mate, the only reason you've smoked it in the dam is because every other cunt smoked them in the dam. He's like, I guarantee you'll be back in the joints in 2 days. I've been like, nah, no chance. He's like, yeah, it's not the green that you're addicted to. It's the nicotine you're addicted to in the joints. He's like, so you'll never. And mate, it was true. His word. 2 days later, the volcano was up the loft.
Exactly, I had a volcano, like, I mean, they're good, they're really all good, like, but yeah, I still like me joints, like.
Yeah, it's just like smoking fresh air, isn't it?
I know, but it's unsociable though, and that the one thing about the weed is the smell. It just does you know in like you can't get rid of it, can you? Never.
See, that's how I try and no smoke weed at work. I mean, all right, there's some jobs. Listen, there's jobs that I can walk into, and you walk in the house and you know right away, okay, I'm getting joints all day. But there's jobs that I walk in and it's like we old women are like, no, what? not do-gooders, but just normal people that maybe no smoke and that, and they can smell it off you, and it's doing yourself a bad reputation. Do you know what I mean? Like, word of mouth kills a business, mate.
Yeah,
do you know,
yeah.
That cunt was stinking out. It's like if some cunt comes in stinking a boozer, like he's stinking a boozer, that cunt, do you know what I mean? So I don't want cunts to say, oh, he's stinking a weed, and then you're fucking losing customers. So that's how the wee vapes have came in handy, but I don't like them. But just one of these things.
Who's TKK? Who's TKK? Oh, it's Tony. That you?
It's the same as you've got that club down there at Durham. You've got the club down there as reasonable.
Aye, it's good down there. It was decriminalised, say like, but I didn't have it still is like.
Well,
is that you?
Yeah, man, you're okay, mate.
What's happening? You're alright, lad?
Just wondering what you bought for your tea.
Wondering what?
Just wondering what you bought for your tea, mate.
Regarding me teammate, I had Chicago Town chips, Chicago Town pizzas and chips.
Any good?
Yes, good lad. How are we? We're good. What's the topic?
Mate, this is Tony Kelly, by the way. See you.
No, it's not. I don't know who that is. I'm S. I'm Sean. That's me.
Aye, Tony's funny. I've seen Tony a few times on the pan on flabs and that as well. I've seen him about, man. He's a funny guy.
He only comes on when he fell out with his girlfriend, like when she let him on, you know what I mean?
Mate, so the fuck's sake, my missus is down the stairs, so I'm getting peace and quiet. My dogs are bounced about like kangaroos, but.
So what's happening? You're having a kid next year, is that what she's telling you?
That's what she said, and you know what, man? It's got. I feel anxious. I'm panicky. I'm sitting here like that on my own, right? I don't know, mate. It's a scary situation, isn't it?
Mate, I'm not going to say what happened, but something was freaky last night. I was talking to Louise, and we were talking about Fairy Fizz, and then Fairy Fizz just turned up just as we started talking about her, mate.
Look, mate, she's got hours. She said things right. Look at like, and they've been spot on. Put it that way. I put it this way, right? I was painting and decorating, and she mentioned something about you better get up and get that brush or something along them lines, right, man? And I tell you right now, mate, to shit myself. Telling you, I started looking for cameras in my room and that. You know.
Jimmy, do you believe in all that, like Jimmy?
What's that, mate?
You know, getting cards read and stuff, and people telling you your fortune and all that. That's what old Fairy Fizz does in the chat.
Well, mate, listen to this, right? So listen to this. My mate went to, right. So my wife went to. But I don't know what they call them, a psychic or whatever. Right? So she went to a psychic years ago, and she got told what was going to happen. And mate, I'll tell you the now, mate. She more or less, word for word, it happened. There was somebody close to me that, mate, listen, mate. I swear on my two boys' life, mate. I swear to God, I will not tell you a lie, mate. If it's a lie, I'd say they're full of shit. The woman said, right, somebody's door's going to go in and a lot of money's going to get took, right? That happened to me, right? It happened, right? Somebody with the initials KL is going to get shot. 5 years later, mate, my pal KL gets shot. Mate, I swear to mate, no bullshit, mate, no way could you predict that, mate. No fucking way, mate.
Is this Jimmy?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. See you, Jimmy. Aye, mate. I'm just going fucking. I just came on to bam up.
Are you a Ouija lad? Are you from Glasgow?
I'm a VJ, buddy. I'm a VJ, mate.
Yeah. So all that goes on in it, Ron. You always.
Oh, big time, bro, mate. I'm fair enough as part of Glasgow, mate. They're off for Glasgow, mate.
Yeah.
Aye, I'm for Postal, fuck's sake. Everybody's held there in Glasgow, mate.
Yeah, do you all walk around with heads like moon, don't you, and scars down the kipper?
That's a darkies, mate. That walk over
Tony,
that.
your mate, Billy Bower was in Dublin. Did you see his video in Dublin earlier?
What's the bit of it, mate? Yeah.
What do you think? Do you like Billy?
You know what I do and I don't. I get his message, but sometimes it seems a little forced. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take this guy to Turkey and get his seat done and all that. Okay, fair enough. But at the same time, you're giving them little £20 notes to fucking walk around with you. You know what I mean? Like, it should happen naturally, shouldn't it? If you're going to help someone, you'll help them off camera, won't you? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know whether it's just content for him or he is actually sound like that. You know what I mean? So you got to make your mind up somewhere.
I think he's trying to highlight as well to the government that they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Do you know what I mean? See, like to the local councils, I think he's trying to highlight, like, listen, if you help these people, they will help themselves. Do you know? If you give them a chance.
But you mean at the same time, like, you know, what's that one? The crutchy one, the one off Charlie Beach. If he's saying, I'll get your seat done for you and this, that, and help you, lad, and all that. And at the same time, he is throwing them little £20 notes and whatever. So he's just going to go and score with it. So you're actually really helping him at the end of the day. Because, you know, next time you see him, he's just going to walk around with you, and knowing he's going to get a little dropsy at the end of the interview. I
think that crutch is off the street now, mate. I think he's off the streets now.
Is it?
I think so, mate. I've not seen him. I've not seen him on any of his videos recently. Turbo, sorry, that's the one, mate. Turbo, the boy's name is.
Someone else called him that a day while I was talking to him, and I said he on about Turbo. That's how I know.
That's the boy. That's the boy's name, Turbo.
You what the way I give a coat out in that? I think he did give someone a coat in Manchester, didn't he? One of his mates or something said, "Yeah, give that to one of the homeless." So even if you just do things like that, it's still helpful, isn't it, to somebody?
Tony, have you noticed on his videos, right? He must. Have you noticed how he'll go up to someone as if he's just met them, but they'll already have his mic on? So he's obviously talked to them before, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like pre-planned interview, Moon.
Yeah, he's giving me a heads up, hasn't he?
He just gave people courtesy and says, listen, it's all right to put you on the camera.
Oh, that's what he said. Listen, I've got a YouTube channel. Cough for that little £20 note there. Any chance of an interview?
Yeah.
So,
I must admit, see what he's done with his brother and that. I like that kind of thing. See, like helping your family, and he had a hard story, and then obviously his brother fucking being disabled and getting him a caravan and that. He's done well for him, know what I mean?
The real people that we are making an impact doing stuff like that, you'd never heard of them because they're working behind the scenes, aren't they? In like a fucking an hostel somewhere or whatever else. So, you're not on channel. No, he's whatever. But I don't know, just sometimes it doesn't come across as authentic with Billy.
Have you noticed how he always does it from the right hand side because his ear's shocking in it? The other side, it's totally. It's just gone on it. The whole top of his ear's gone on it.
You get chewed after, innit?
Hey, do you reckon he'd do New Year Turkey, Moon? You know, we went over and that's for the New Year. Do you reckon he'd just fabricate one onto his side of his head with a little blow top?
Possible, mate. That's possible.
Hey,
he's got fucking contacts in Turkey anyway, hasn't he?
Saying that, right? I did go to school, right, with a lad who did lose his ear, right, and they said to him, look, there's this new, it was only a few years ago, they said, look, there's this new procedure, right, where we put a pig's ear on you.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Do you skin grab skin?
They said, do you want to do it? Like, he said, oh, yeah, go on then. So they went through all the operation, he got a pig's ear on, right, and about a couple of weeks later, he went back and they said, oh, how was it? He went, it's all right, but I'm getting a lot of crackling.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Now, do you actually use pig skin though, on like other animal skin though, don't you? They test it though in case it rejects it, doesn't it? Like your skin, like your body rejects it. Have you ever thought about getting a new scalp, Moon?
Well, you know what? I've just watched that Wayne Rooney, about his wife mainly, you know, about the court case.
Oh, mate, you'd need Wayne Rooney money, mate, to get that sorted, wouldn't you, lad?
No, but it hasn't really worked, has it? It hasn't really worked for Wayne Rooney, has it? It's not exactly like...
Man, Turkey, mate. Turkey's the place to go. I'll hand you $4,000 and you'd have a full head of hair, mate.
Antalya or something, innit? What's it called?
Yeah. You fly into Antalya, but you go to Aranya. It's called Aranya. Antalya, Aranya. Same. It's right next to each other, mate.
That looks like a lot of pain to me. I'd rather just get a few sit-ups.
Have you been,
I'm going to get the front of it. I'm starting to get the receding line, mate. I'm 45 now, so I'm starting to get a wee bit vain. Do you know what I mean?
Are you thinking about it? Are you thinking about it?
Oh, no, I'm doing it, mate. I'm doing it, buddy. Next year, I'm doing it. 100%.
Well, give away.
I'm fucking doing it.
What's that gonna take you back, what? About $5,000 or something, $6,000?
No, my barber. So I go to a barber that sends a lot of people there, and he reckons that I'll only be about 2,300 quid.
Oh yeah, that's sound then. That's sound.
Aye. And
What's the procedure?
Well, it depends on how. Man, so what you would need to do, man, is you would need to grow your hair to see how good your hair is, right? So I'm only receding at the sides, mate. I've got a full head of hair. It's just I'm getting a wee side fucking, do you know what I mean? It's starting to recede.
Is there any chance to recommend like Moon and get like a bit of a discount?
That's it, mate, not a problem.
He's getting a reverse Brazilian. That's what your hair's like now, isn't it? A reverse Brazilian.
Aye, mate, stop. I'm not that vain, but I'd go for the teeth, but my hair.
You know, you remind me of, right? I used to sit years ago with my half fella. He's not here right now, like that. But you know the Crystal Maze. Remember that fella at the end? And
Aye. Richard.
No.
What was his name again?
And all the bits of like silver and gold fucking tape would fly down that fucking big dome, like your head. That's what you.
I think the best one yet by far is the Halifax Glow. I can't deny that one. Like, you know about the Halifax adverts.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Was that not a big black guy, but they done a Halifax? No, it was a Bank of Scotland, wasn't it?
No, he was black, but he just looked like
a black guy.
Tony looks like Max Wall. You know Max Wall?
They call me the Council Estate Clooney. I flicked them off, man. Flicked them off my shoulder, lad. I'm telling you right now, I don't need to go. I won't tell you for my head. Have you seen my head? Hey, it's like John Lennon when he was fucking 18.
You've got a big muzzy. Have you still got that dodgy muzzy like Tony?
You mean?
Yeah, the Lee Van Cleef one that you used to have.
Listen, I think like 5 o'clock shadow and that, mean if I left my chin for like fucking 4 days, I'm telling you right now, I'll be looking like Bear Grylls in the Outback, you know, when he done that episode. And he come back with a big beard on him. Don't look like that, I'm telling you right now. Hey.
Yeah, I tell you what I seen today. I tell you who I was watching today, and you probably know him, Tony, from your ways.
Who's that?
If you don't, see you, Jimmy, mate. What's he called? That comedian? The
Paul Smith?
No, not Paul Smith. The other one.
Frankie Allen.
Yeah,
mate, superb. I've went to see him a few times, mate. He's fucking brilliant.
He put a video out there today from 2 days ago. He went to Featherstone, is it? Where the big on the rugby. It was only 2 days ago. I was watching it today. His blog.
He's like a comedian's him. He's like that, you know, that last dying breed of him. He's like the one who's like clinging on. He can only get,
I would say he's like a Jim Davis comedian, mate. He's like he's no. See, before he starts his show, he says, "Listen, see if you're going to be offended by racism or anything that's non-fucking thing, mate. You're better off leaving just now." Just hear the joke he says about Lady Diana, mate. Oh my God, man.
Well, Jimmy, do you remember it was all political correctness at first? It was, it's not political correctness.
Yes.
That was the seed, weren't it? He planted, and then it just blew out into all this madness we've got today, innit? You know what I mean? Because at first, you can't say that. See political incorrect and all that bollocks. You know what I mean? So.
You know what? You know, I had to laugh. He goes, the worst place I went into. It was quiz night. He goes, question number 1, who were you fucking looking at?
I know, me, sooner or later, I won't even be able to come on here and call you a baldy knobhead. Know what I mean? That's how bad it's getting. It's fucking horrendous.
Okay.
Aye,
mate, it
Frankie
is,
Allen, he's brilliant, mate. And so is that Paul Smith, but I think that Paul Smith's a bit, he's forgot his old arse, kinda.
Yeah, we went to see him a couple of weeks ago, me and Louise. It was only last week anyway. It was all right. He was good. He did have me laughing, like, I'll admit. I was laughing, like.
Aye, but I bet you the tickets have doubled in price now, man, for what it used to be, mate.
Mate, I was just thinking about how much money he's making because
Aye.
he's on a world tour next year. He's going to Australia and that.
He sold at Hydro in Scotland, mate.
So, do you think his humour, because he's a Scouser, right? Do you think when he goes to Australia, will it be all English people who are going to see him, or do you think the Aussies will get him as well, like?
I think the Aussies will get him. I think some of the Aussies have got our humour as well, haven't they?
Yeah, because it's not just Scouse humour, is it? It's just humour, but it's Scouse. He talks Scouse to the humour. He says everyone can relate to it. Like you don't. Have
Do you
to
know that American boy Jeff Riff? Is it Rife? Jeff Riff, the young boy.
What he was supporting him?
He was supporting him.
What was he called? He had a young American lad supporting him.
2 seconds, and I'll tell you his name. Jeff Rife, I'm sure his name is.
Yeah, he had his support act. Was a lad. He grew up in America.
Aye, Monk, go on and watch some of him. He's very angry as well. Mate, see some of the stuff he says about people with cancer. He invites them up to the stage, and it's no funny. But do you know what, mate? Sorry for saying that to you, NK, I see you hang me. But see the people that are actually got the cancer, do you know it made their night the way you treated them? Because obviously when they've got the cancer, everybody tiptoes round them and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry for you." He's like, "Oh, you've got cancer. I went, you're dying." And she he takes the cunt out of them, and mate, they are in stitches, man. It's
shock humour, man. It is funny. It's really funny. I like him. I like him.
You know, I mean, you can tell he's got sorrow for them, right? But he's not being sorry. He's wanting them to enjoy their life. He's wanting them to laugh and have fun and not be morbid and like.
Yeah.
They could only have weeks to live, and that's the last laugh they could have. Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly how just treat them like other people. Just treat them like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Aye, mate, that's that. Just treat everybody the exact same. Doesn't matter what they've got on. Shocking.
Yeah.
But
I was talking to someone early on today, yeah, like who I haven't spoken for a while. We were on about YouTube and that. And there's a kid on here who's just said he's suffering with
Andy,
cancer.
man. Andy fucking
is it Rogers? Pink Rogers, is it? Or from the
Rogers Pink.
No Nonsense.
Mate, heartbreaking, man. Fucking heartbreaking, man. Absolutely. I had a lump in my throat watching it, mate. There you go.
I did it touched me, man.
Mate, do you know why? TNK, mate. I've got young boys, mate. I've got a young boy, and I couldn't imagine it like that. I would fucking couldn't even think about it, mate.
What's happened there?
The boy went in for a heart op. He went in for a heart op, didn't he? And when he went in for a heart op, they found he's got incurable cancer.
Oh, fucking hell, bless him.
But it's fucking the guy. See the strength the guy's got, but man, wow, fair play to him. He's a fighter. I'll tell you that. He's a fucking fighter, the boy.
Sad news, right?
So you know about you were on about political correctness there, Tony. Like saying you won't be able to call me a baldy, right? How would they still get away with calling it Black Friday? You know, all this Black Friday.
Oh mate, it's gone crazy, innit? They're coming out with this blasphemy law now. Have you seen it? Do you ever watch that guy? Can you remind me of him? He's called the Black Belt Barrister. Do you ever watch him?
No.
I do. Yeah, he's good in like.
Yeah, watch him, mate. He's good, you know, but he'll pick up all like the laws regarding like whatever what's coming out and what. Like he just pick on stuff that's going on in the news and that, and like highlight like certain things. But they're going on about this law, this blasphemy law, and like, mate, it's just going round the bend. You need to watch it to understand it. I couldn't probably explain it myself to you right now, like what it's the Black Belt Barrister he's called. And he'll just highlight it, but he can help you out with your parking tickets or, you know, stuff like that. He'll go on about the law regarding certain, but he's good, mate. He'll tell you what's, like, obviously, what's hot right now in the news and whatever else. But you remind me of him because he's got a big baldy slapper like yourself.
I thought you were going to say because he's clever and that and bright and shit.
Nah, it's just the head. It's just the head, mate. But nah, he is a good watch him. Because half the time I don't spend my time on the likes of this. I watch the overlap and, you know, things like that. There's loads of stuff I watch. Fishing and whatever else. But sometimes you end up getting dragged into these silly guys, don't you? You know, when you see one and you can't help yourself, can you? So,
Well, do you like old comedy? Do you like the old comedy?
you know what? To be honest with you, I got past the DVD years ago when I was a kid of Chubby Brown, and I used to sit there stone laughing my head off with it, and then that was it. Then I got into all the old comics and then, and like you say, Jim Davison and all the likes of them. But nowadays, it's not what it was. You can't Jimmy Boyle to me is the last one of them old comics to me that I've seen in this era was Jimmy Boyle. He was a bit rootless.
Frankie Boyle, you mean?
Boyle, sorry, Jimmy Boyle. Frankie Boyle.
Jimmy Boyle rubbed shite with his shell.
Jimmy Boyle was a Scottish guy.
I wonder if he still get away with being on mainstream telly, though. Didn't he get his own series, didn't he, after all the shit
Frankie
he said?
Boyle, on BBC Two, mate. That's right.
The water does like his comedy down, and obviously he was mainstream for a little bit, weren't he? So he got his dough, he got on the telly a little bit, and you know, but his shows are a little bit less political correctness, as we say. But he was the last one who was really ruthless in that I've seen in this.
It was after once he went after Jordan's boy that we have it, that's when he got the fucking his arse felt, wasn't it?
That's
Jimmy Carr's still close to the bone, like Jimmy Carr's still good in there. Bill Burr, the American one. Do you know who Bill Burr is?
Jeffries as well. Do you remember him? Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries, a Scottish fella. But I've tried to look at him.
No, the Australian one. The Australian.
Sorry, that's right.
I'm kind of. Is he the one who's been on like Joe Rogan and that? Has he been on there?
Bill Burr.
I think he's Joe Rogan, mate. I think you're right.
I think he's been on there, but I think I know who he is. He a baldy head as well?
No.
He is, isn't he?
I think he means Bill Burr. I think he means Bill Burr. Like Bill Burr, he was in he was in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You know the security. Remember the big pile of money the two security guards I look after? He was there. He was the skinny one, like. But he's one of the funniest stand-up comedians going at the minute, like.
Yeah, he's sounding
like. He's brilliant, like.
Do you think? Let's see if I can get away with a little bit of this. We might not be able to have it on long, but see what's mad though, right? Can you remember when the comedians went from doing the clubs to like filling the O2 and shit like that?
Would you call him? It really started at Gervais, wasn't it? I think him and which the other one?
Lee Evans, wasn't it?
Lee Evans. He was funny.
Michael McIntyre and that kind of thing, wasn't it? It kind of started the big fucking tours. Obviously, you had your likes of Billy Connolly back in the day, wasn't it? You had Billy Connolly, Roy Chubby Brown, but they were once in a blue moon. But now you've got a lot of comedians that tour all these big places. Have you ever watched him, man, Billy Connolly?
You know what? I do like Billy Connolly, but I'm not like a super fan. But I do like his. I do laugh at him.
Watch his old days ones. Don't watch his newer ones. Watch like the ones for like the 1980s.
He was funny back then, like.
That's when you see like Billy Connolly became kind of
shells on it. You know that one where he's in like he's always obviously fucking sweating at Lee Evans, isn't he? And when he does a little show,
stinking, absolutely stinking.
He done a tour in Wembley, and it was like he was fucking swimming in it. The background, I had a DVD of it, and I think I was fucking. I can't even remember. I got it for Christmas, funny enough. It was fucking hilarious. I can't even remember.
We've all seen the DVD, haven't we? Everyone got it for Christmas. Lee Evans.
He's funny as fuck, about Lee Evans.
You're still fucking putting the DVD into this day. Don't even lie, mate. You haven't upgraded from now. Well, let's see.
You still watch Blu-rays, you? What you're on about?
You still watch Summer Wine on the couch with Lou? I fucking know, right? Well, you do, mean. I fucking know you do.
Fucking, there's a cracking one on this. It's called stand-up gigs, man. It's called stand-up gigs, and it's all your old school. It's all your old comics. So it's a bit fucking. There's a bit of racism in that in it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone loves a bit of racism, but as long as it's on like the fucking.
It's not bad. It's just obviously fucking comics, isn't it? The back in the day.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Spend the next 2 weeks at the fucking guns unit, you know? Used to love it up there. Remember that giant spring? Remember that big giant spring thing you used to sit on? Remember that?
That's swing porch.
You ever seen a grown adult get on one of them fuckers? You ever seen that? Look at Daddy, Timmy. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. Oh, fuck me face. Mummy, go and get Mummy, Timmy, quick.
He's funny as well. Kevin Bridges, he's funny.
The roundabout was fantastic.
Who's that Calvin?
They fucking spin it, wouldn't they? Yeah, little bastards. You know, you'd be on a Mac 5, all your skin's coming off.
Didn't he used to be dead fat? See you, Jimmy, remember?
He wasn't dead fat, but he was a bit fatter than he was fat, mate. He was, but he was chubby.
Yeah, go on.
Nah, he was chubby.
I thought he was like 20 stone or something like that. I thought I'd seen him
no.
Heavy wallet.
He was a heavy boy. I think you're probably thinking of Lewis Capaldi.
He was fat as well.
He isn't half fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm sure Lewis Capaldi or there was another fella who was doing a lot of the tunes a couple of years back. Was it him where he came to Middlesbrough for Radio 1 Roadshow in Middlesbrough, right? Ted's from Borough, you might remember.
18 people turned up in Middlesbrough for it, man.
Yeah, Radio 1, Stuart Park in Middlesbrough, mate, honestly.
Swampy standing at the front with umbrellas, fucking hell. Where did he play, mate?
The tickets were like rocking our shit, right, mate. There was hell on for months and months before, right? This is how they give the tickets out for Radio 1.
The free bully you get from Asda. Hey.
No, you have to live. If you lived within 2 or 3 miles of Stuart, right, you were guaranteed ticket. You were guaranteed.
Okay, now was he posting them and that for you? Hey, for your letterbox and that?
Yeah, you headlined. Fucking American lass.
Cam Western, probably.
A dad's a country and western singer.
Oh, BA. Yeah, fucking Patty. Fucking what?
Oh man, she's massive.
Patty Klein headline.
Patty Klein.
Yeah, man. Okay, who was it? Wrecking Ball. She sang Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball.
Pink.
No.
Pink.
No.
She's like
the little blonde one, the proper little scuzzer. I know what you mean.
What was she called, man?
I know you right now, mate. Listen, lad. What's her name, eh? She's on the tip of the tongue.
Mr. Dad was like, thank you, Randy. Miley Cyrus, headline.
Miley Cyrus. He started someone in the chat. You absolutely funny. Let me have a look. He said that.
That's right.
Oh my God! You know, sitting there watching.
There's only a Scouser could describe Miley Cyrus as a proper little scuzzer.
Yeah, I'm not right. I'm not wrong, though, am I? Come on, lad. Okay.
Brilliant, man.
I don't think she's ever been called a proper little scuzzer before, like.
It's a fucking song. Nah, I'm telling you right now, mate. Wow.
See, Randy, that wasn't me. That was Tony. That damn mate.
You know when they're doing them little parties in Hollywood and that, and they're all sitting there wired at like 3 o'clock in the morning. They're going through the phone, you know, with all the celebrities. I tell you right now, they phone Miley Cyrus first. Telling you. She turns up in a cab with the liffy on and that. Don't you?
The dad was a you've got all her dad's albums, haven't you?
Yeah, but she is what she is, isn't she? You know what I mean?
You like Biffy Clyro as well, don't you? Tony Biffy Clyro.
Ew, let me Google it. What's her name? Biffy Clyro.
You know you like them. You heard of them. You heard of them, Jimmy.
Aye.
The shit like, but Tony's likes them.
I've got shit music taste.
So Tony, give me a couple more band other than the Beatles to come out of Liverpool. Other than the Beatles.
What? Say again. What? What the Beatles?
A couple of decent bands that have come out of Liverpool other than the Beatles.
Cast.
Oh, I like them. Not gonna lie.
I tell you what, he sung Valerie first because it weren't Amy Winehouse. Who were they called?
You know what? Right? A little story about Cast. A little story about Cast. We went to see Cast at the Town Hall in Middlesbrough, right? And we went with a few. Well, there was about 10 of us, but some of the lasses were rock hard, right? Who we went with, they were always fighting Middlesbrough that nights out and shit. Anyway, they were right at the front, and at the end, right? What's his name? What's he called? Power and the lead singer. The lead singer.
I forgot his name now. Go on. I know what you mean now.
He shot his drums. The drummer shot his drumsticks into the crowd, right? Nowhere near the lasses, right, who we were out with. Half an hour later, we come out. Got all sticks. Gone, found the lasses who caught them, just took them off him, mate.
What?
So he got his drumsticks.
Well, your internet fucked up for me. So what? Someone tried to rob his drumsticks? Is that the long and short of it?
No, he threw them in the crowd.
Yeah.
So somebody lucky caught them.
Yeah.
Caught them, right? But the lasses we were with went and robbed them off them. Come out with them like half an hour later.
To attack the drumsticks off the people who grabbed them in the crowd.
Yeah. That's like a Scouser move, that, isn't it?
So what was that? Watching Cast?
Cast, yeah. At the Town Hall. I've also seen Stone Roses at the Town Hall, mate. One of the last gigs he ever done.
Where in Middlesbrough?
Middlesbrough Town Hall. You have a look. It was one of the last gigs he ever done.
Yeah. Well, they are. Look, like Chris said, they're the Zootons. Remember them? He sung Valerie. The Zootons. I remember them, man.
Oh yeah, the Zootons. Yeah. They're decent.
You know the lead singer of that band. I don't know whether you remember. I've slept him in town, put him asleep. Being cheeky.
Who was it? Jimmy Somerville. Jimmy Somerville, was that him?
Jimmy Somerville. Hey, me, listen, Randall has you every day in this chat, so don't make me weaponize Randall.
Well, he likes Roy Orbison, mate, so what we can't...
Was it Jimmy Somerville who used to wear the silver jacket and the silver boots? Remember back in the day? Or was it Erasure?
Oh, mate, you know what? I'm not going to lie, I did like Erasure, like...
They had some good songs. They were good. Put it this way, they played Tina Part in that.
Do you realise how many songs they had out, mate? How many albums they had out? Everyone was about it.
Tell me something that's come good out of Middlesbrough apart from Rachel B. Brown, the big fat racist.
Middlesbrough, Brian Clough.
Brian Clough? Is he a fucking what's it called? He's from where you're from, man. I forgot what they're called now.
The Smoggy.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, mate, don't let me forget, right, about that new
show.
There's a new show on BBC One, mate, called Smoggy Queens, and it's about drag artists from Middlesbrough to comedy. You see
from Tyneside?
Oh, mate, it's funny.
Where is it? Tyneside, Wearside, and you're from Teesside, aren't you?
Teesside, yeah. River Tees.
I've been to your ground, man.
Which one? The new one, Riverside.
Yeah, the Riverside. Yeah, and the Riverside. Yeah.
What was it like to see a decent ground then? Sorry.
Shithole, mate. I've been here as well. It's an absolute shithole.
I went when I was a kid. Michael Owen played. I think it was even a cup game. Not sure. Can't even remember, mate.
Who do you
played
support?
using a friend. I'm a Rangers fan, mate.
Ah, you're Rangers, yeah.
Aye, Rangers, mate.
It's unlucky that, like, isn't it? And who's playing? And isn't one of you's playing somebody in the Champions League on Thursday or in the Europa League?
That'll be me, yeah.
No, mate, we've got a cup game at the weekend, I'm sure.
We've got Genoa, is it, or Genoa? I fuck knows, like some little snide team.
I think your game gets cancelled because there's a cup game, but
English.
We're in the Europa, but so we're in. I think if we're playing anybody, we're playing.
Yeah, have a little look at this.
Ibrox, mate. I'd love to go to Ibrox, definitely, mate. Rocking, absolutely rocking.
Can you smugglers believe that?
So this is Middlesbrough.
This old town isn't to everyone.
What's it on, mate?
Kirsty and Phil called
On BBC One, just come out.
Oh, is it? Yeah, get it on the replay then.
You're right. We're playing Tottenham on Thursday, mate.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. Tottenham are bloody you, though.
Oh, the fuck.
Jimmy Tottenham are absolutely.
This fella here saying Tash,
mate. Tony, I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm going to agree with you. Oh, the fuck, mate. We'll win. Rangers will win.
The Hadji, that young Hadji, who's Georgie Hadji's fucking son.
Mate, do you know what? We've started playing better as well. We'll put him in the team again.
Is he any good?
Aye, did he send me player, mate?
To be honest. Yeah, I'm wanting to wear this dress tonight, so I've tried to gaffer tape me.
Tony, are you big? So you're big on your football, mate? Oh.
Your dreams away? No way. It's true.
Sorry, man, what you say there, mate?
Just saying, Tony, are you big on the footy? Or...
I have to dig the stuff.
Aye, mate. I go to football all the time, mate.
What's it like getting a ticket for a Celtic game now? Then can you get one easy, like?
Right, so the way Rangers works is it works in a point system, mate. So you've got to sign up to my gels. You've got to buy all European away tickets, and then you get the maximum points, and then you get put in a ballot for the Celtic games. But we've not been getting tickets for the Celtic games. We've only been getting like 500 tickets. So just now it's murder. But usually we get about 4,000. So you usually get a ticket every second game, mate, or every third game.
And how many do you get in your ground?
And Ibrox, 54.
That's a lot of money, isn't it? Well, how come you are always skint?
Well, no, always skint, mate. It's just that the club's been getting mismanaged up above, mate. So, right, so look at the run we done in Europe. We got to the final in the Europa Cup, right?
Yeah.
And we made something like 50 million for that run. We sold, who did we sell that boy again? What's his name? We sold him for 25 million to Leicester.
Look, just attract all these. That's all this channel does.
We brought in 100 million just for that season, right? And instead of getting out and building a better team, man, we decided to build a fucking like trophy kind of exhibit in a Edmonton Suite, it's called, where you can go in and see the museum. Wasting money on shite.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat, mate. Sorry, mate.
I tell you what, mate. At least you've got some trophies, mate. We've won one trophy in like 60 years or 70 years or something, mate.
Well, man, Rangers' claim to fame is first to 55, mate. We're the first club in the world to get to 55 titles.
Oh my God! Are you one of them, Jimmy? Listen, are you one of them, Jimmy?
No, Tony, let me finish. No, let me finish.
Oh, we're the first in Europe and this, that. Jimmy,
no. No, listen. What claim to fame was that? You just heard me say claim to fame, and now Celtic are going to get there, and now we can't see it anymore. See, when your rivals get to the same as you, mate, it becomes a wee bit. That's when it starts to hurt.
So go on then. What are they? Are they one trophy away from completing it?
Celtic won the league this year. They've got 55 titles, the same as Rangers.
So it's like us if we win the league this year. It's like us equaling Man U's, but we're already the most successful in England anyway, aren't we? But if we win that trophy, the Prem, it's 20 in it.
Yep.
No, that one didn't count though, did it? With COVID, that didn't count though, did it? Really?
Liverpool's got that in the bag this year, Tony. But Liverpool are running a mark.
The time your head had air in it, it doesn't count. Then now that it doesn't, shut up, man. Of course it does. Because you know what? We'll be having. You know what it is, what? Hey, listen, there'll be 1 million people in Liverpool if we do that parade the end of this year. I'm telling you right now, there'll be 1 million. Easy, man. It'll be like that.
Liverpool will win a European Cup this year. Well, Champions League.
Well, at the minute, I'll give you that. You're playing well, like you playing well.
You're playing brilliant.
Bragging about winning 55 titles in Scotland's like bragging about getting a crown over Cracken. Do you know what I mean? It's football, man.
But you say that, mate. But look at when we come up against English clubs, mate. They never really run out of the tappies.
It's like saying a marathon with one leg.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying Rangers or Celtic are bad teams, but like it's only ever going to be Rangers or Celtic, so obviously you're gonna win lots of titles.
But see what a lot of people don't realise. See when Rangers and Celtic are playing against teams, the teams sit behind the ball, mate. So you've got to break down 11 players.
Yeah. But you're playing against
it's not like the Premiership or like the First Division where you or the Championship where you play, but it's always attacking football. Everybody's attacking. Scotland, they all sit behind the ball and wait for you to break them down.
That's only with it.
I reckon if Rangers or Celtic get put into the Championship or the First Division and go at the money, Rangers and Celtic would be a force in England. With a fan base.
If they got the money. Of course they would if they got the money, of course they would.
Right. She just the travelling support, mate. We take 4,000-5,000 away every week.
Put the link up with Alamanda, mate. Sorry, not telling you what to do. Well, she's giving grief in the chat there. And she wants
the link is out. I think they're on about doing the blank.
I'll fucking send it home. I don't want to be rude or nothing, but I'll send it up. Man, there's levels to this game, right? And I'm trying to be peaceful.
I don't like bragging about that, man, because we ended up smashing the place up as well, so it makes us look like cunts.
In Manchester.
You went to Manchester, right? Oh my God, I've never seen.
Do you know here, lads? Do you know who got me my ticket for that game?
Did you?
Kevin Keegan. Kevin Keegan got me my ticket.
Even talking to you, Tony. She's talking to King.
Oh, isn't she? And then King.
He's just a bad scouser, Amanda, you know what I mean?
She's just sitting in a case or something.
Some panels, he gets a bit carried away in there. It's because he's having a kid next year and he doesn't know yet. He's a bit fucking...
Let's say hello. Jump on, fella. Tell us what you're up to see.
Regarding the tea, did you used to watch that one? It was funny as fuck when he done like...
Hey, so regarding the link, it's going to be there in the chat. If you fancy it, I'll go.
He'd absolutely knock you like Tony Darrell. He'd knock
what?
You like.
What? Say that again.
Quick time.
What? Hang on, can you repeat that sentence for me?
He does MMA in that. He does MMA in that, our Darrell, you know.
Oh, mate, listen, no more fights no more where I'm from, me.
No.
No. Just blow your cheek off your face. With a big rusty 4-5.
Have you got a shooter like?
Look, there's already one gone. There you go. Already got 7 in my sock ready to go. Yeah.
Moon, you've got a pin. Yeah, Ferry Fizz's comment, lad.
Oh, Tony, I normally look at the comments, but I've got to keep an eye on Tony in case his
I'm not going to come.
Everyone.
The only way I can ever upset your channel, it won't be a porn bomb. It'll be like the biggest bomb. It will show me face on here, and it'll just fuck with females. Have you noticed already? Just look at the chat. Well, it'll be to a porn bomb, lad. It'll be the lead. Oh, hello.
Right. They're already familiar with all right said Fred fans.
Listen. I can't even describe it.
Out here. What about the fact that she's top of the league in the fantasy football? Did you know that? Can you believe that?
How can you let a woman get top of the league in a football game? Man?
I'm convinced Berry Fizz is a man. That I am convinced.
Away with it.
What?
She's running away with it, man. She's about.
Hang on. Isn't she into like that wizardry stuff?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
She knows what's going to happen. She knows what's going to happen. It's a fix, man.
Yeah, exactly. She's got to be.
Oh, swear.
Do an inquiry, like.
It's a fix, like. It's a fix. She knows what's happening.
She's right, you know. I need to play a little visit to Shell. She's a good girl. She will teach me the ways of what's it called, Mother Nature.
I'll be one second.
I had a trip one time, and it weren't the right trip. It was like on the edge, and it went all weird. And I said to my mate, "Nah, never again." And a few of my mates said, "Listen, lad, you need to take it because you need to calm down and that." And that's what like Shell's trying to peddle. Well, I'm not going to say too much, like, but she's trying to get me on the magic mushies there, man.
I knew you were going to say that. I know you like mushies.
Have you never had shrooms? Have you never had shrooms?
Have you had them, lad? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I've seen three pictures. I'll show you mine now.
He was on my arrive with them off his head on them the other week, Tony.
Shut up, was he?
Yeah. Saturday afternoon. He'd done
how are you getting them in little packs in there?
Yeah. It was trouble I had that time, like. These are mine now, they're undrying.
I'll be able to get my hands on them here, but I've always been scared to like stuff like that psychedelic thing. I've had a little go, like I said, and I've had these and that when I've been out in parties all the time or fucking suppressibles and that, but like I don't know. But people said, listen, it changes like your mentality and that. So
that's why I won't have them, mate. That's what scared me. I thought you'd never come back from the trip. You know what I mean? Look at them.
No, you don't take too many. Just don't take too many. Just have microdose. You know what I mean? If you want, I think I like to take as many as I can. Like.
Leslie would smoke them, wouldn't she?
Got nothing to lose. It could fix your erectile dysfunction.
It's worth a go, mate.
There you go.
They look weird. Them. Let me have a look at them. Hang on a minute. Well, I'll put these up here. They look like dog ends. Them. They look like Leslie's that come out of Leslie's ashtray. Don't they? You know what I mean?
The homegrown, them's just the ones that's ready now. They're just on dry, and the other ones are still grown. Like.
You see, if you put a plate of them in front of that Leslie, she'd just scoop them all up. That's how heavy she is. She's just a big slug. Can't stand the woman, mate. Honest to God, all she does is just talk shit all day in these chats.
She brushes her hair with a 9-iron, doesn't it?
Did you see that? Oh yeah, you said, didn't you? Did you see that? Was you laughing at that meme?
Oh mate, I've just remembered what I was laughing at. Who wrote that, Tony? Who wrote Colonel Sanders, right?
Probably Phil, you know. Probably Phil. I don't know.
In the chat how they spell Colonel, right? Who was it? I can't remember who it was.
It might have been Quaver Raver, you know.
King, they put Colonel Sanders in, right, but they spelled it C-U-R-N-A-L, wasn't it?
You repeating it, going Colonel Sanders. I seen it in the audio. Fuck with that. You even spelled it exactly the same, but not it.
But I honestly think they was trying to spell it right, though. That's how they thought they spelled it.
Spell Colonel with the C, U-R, something N-L. Oh, it was funny, lads. I remember it, yeah. That was only a good night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was somebody who we all know as well. I can't remember. I meant to pull them up on it next time I seen them. That was funny as fuck because they went along with it, didn't they? We were all trying to come out with Colonel stuff after that, like.
Hey, do you think that little fat brummy will get on there, that Leslie, if you put the link out, I'd like to speak to her, you know, because she just thinks she's dead hard.
She's been on before, like,
Oh, she only gets on when she's pissed. Just put her out there. She's tempted.
She's not working at the minute because Brummy Banters is inside, isn't he? So
yeah, well that's it. She was the getaway driver for a bit, and then she used to carry the tow jack, but then she dropped her on a tow, didn't she? And Brummy Banters dropped her out.
Yeah.
She made no graft.
He was already paid her. He was already getting her a 4-pack of Carlin, you know.
Nah, you know what it was, mean? You know, after he dropped the fruit machines, Leslie used to sit there in the hideout counting the 2p's. And obviously she was a bit dyslexic, so she used to give him she used to give him yeah, mate, Berkeley, I think now, you know, no, them big king size smelly bit. No, smell like the Marlboro quality, the big smelly ones. No, you mean yeah, there you go. There you go, mate.
Yeah, heavy them like, aren't they?
Oh, mate, you can tell the box is being printed in some little gas fucking around the corner or something.
Here, back in the day, right? Did everyone you know used to smoke Regal king size?
Do you remember Regal king size?
Everyone smoked Regal king size, and then they just stopped.
I remember mine collecting them focus points. Remember them?
Focus points. Aye.
Did you ever get anything with them?
Probably speedboat, like Jim Davison's fucking whatever it was, Bullseye. Remember that one?
Coming on there, Jimmy. I've been bigging up Jimmy over the last few weeks because I didn't know he'd been up for years, man.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's been a good time. Like, he's a good lad, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, he talks sense as well. You know what I mean? Not like Tony.
He does.
Is he not a dickhead?
You sound a bit like Alter. Is he your mate, Alter, Tony?
Are you fucking mad? Don't never say that to me again. I'll turn up outside your house and shave your head. Oh shit, no, say nothing.
Alter's got a bad rep on here, hasn't he? Why?
Nah, Alter's alright. He's just Alter. Do you know what I mean?
You're not about Alter, Igor.
You'd have to be closer to understand it.
He openly admits to having a sniff in that, doesn't he? You know, he likes the line.
I base my character on here on Alter. That's what I do. It's like a double dimension thing, you know what I mean? And then I can switch into Daryl and ask you what you had BT and do all that one, and then it's easy, innit?
I love Daryl, like, but that was funny as fuck. Like, his lives were funny as fuck. Right, I'll have to eat tonight in the chat. Do
you remember them clickers that there's just shorty got, like, or what would they call the fucking the bouncers to stand there and click, you know, and
yeah. You know,
I found one of them in my drawer when I moved into this new place I'm in now, yeah. And I used to sit there and click every time Daryl said the garden. And I'd have a shot of vodka. It was like, honest to God, mate, listen, at the end of the night, I was bored. It was fucking hilarious, lad.
We're in for a treat now, lads.
What's happening? It's happening for
It's right, Mooney. All right, La.
All right, La.
You good?
Is this our Ed who gets accused of doxing everyone?
Owl is it? Well, Owl is the main man with...
Mooney only jumped up to speak to a legend of fucking YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
What are you stuttering about, little
How you going, King, mate?
Yeah, all right, buddy.
Nice one, Northern King, mate.
Are you the one who comes into the flavours and tries to lick his little bumhole, but then you jumped off because you fucked it up?
Flavors, lad. I don't do flavours, mate.
You lick Flavour's little bumhole when he give you the spanner, but soon as he took your spanner off, you went all weird and started trying to dox him in there.
I don't do flavours, mate. Not me, mate. No chance. I only used to fucking clip Flavours when he was on the couch.
On the couch?
On the couch, mate.
There on the couch, you sound a bit moody yourself there. What are you smoking, lad?
Nah, mate, not me, mate. No
chance. Nah, mate, sure, sack it, lad. You used to jump in Flavours every day and then he swerved you and then you went all weird, didn't he? Didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, me.
Ollie, give us your bank.
Is this the proper outlet then? Is this the guy? Is this that same guy, is it?
Hey, TKK, where you
He
from,
just
mate?
does impressions. He's probably pretending to be all right, mate.
Man, where I'm from? Where are you from, lad? I don't answer questions to plod.
I'm Manchester, mate. Where you from, like? I'll meet you down in Trafford. Yeah? You know the Trafford Centre, yeah?
This is the strength of these people. Yeah, man, where are you going to meet me? Back on money and that, yeah? You're going to meet me back at Old Trafford Centre and that, yeah?
Listen, yeah. Listen,
Yeah,
you know,
hey,
yeah?
so listen, answer me this then, bro. Are you the guy who banks don't play? They took your spanner off you like a big kid.
Listen, you do nothing, mate.
Yeah, man. I know you are, hard-head and that. Lick Flavor's bum on for about 6 months and then bounced, innit? Because he took your spanner and that. You little
Mate, I've
Jedi.
never been in fucking Flavors, yeah?
You know?
I don't do the Flavors, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
baghead, mate.
He's a baguette.
He's a fucking baghead, mate, yeah?
What are you doing right now, lad? Are you sitting there smoking what, lad? What are you? I reckon you're on the foil yourself, lad, so say nothing.
I'm smoking you, mate. I'm smoking you.
You've never seen anyone get smoked, you little sausage.
Smoking you, TKK, alright? Was that alright with you, yeah?
Listen, go and put me on your little community page, lad, you little fanny.
That's alright, yeah? I will do. Alright.
See you later then, sausage. Ta-ra, mate.
I'm going nowhere.
Oh, he's a helmet, this one. Hey, so while Ed, can't you remember you used to lick Flavor's little ball bag and then cry for a spanner and then you got it took off you and then you went all weird on him?
Don't get me started on that fucking melt.
I'll Ed, come on, mate. Right, confide in me. What happened, mate? Did it hurt your feelings when he took your spanner off you?
Alright.
Did it? Let's reconcile it. It's Christmas. Do you want me to have a word with Flavors with you and we will be sound? We'll all be cool.
I don't hang about on Flavors, mate.
Oh, mate, come on, lads. Don't be like, why have you got Flavors all over your community page talking about Flavors?
I'm going to get in trouble now, aren't I?
Oh, are you the one who licks Anton's ball bag as well? Are you the one who pulls his little jammers down and licks his little ball bag? Are you one of them, are you?
I'm not Anton either.
Yeah, but you lick his little ball bag though, don't you? Hey,
Anton.
you little sausage. Hey, you're one of them little YouTube guys, don't you? You think you're all in it? Yeah, go on, fella. I'll pull your pants down if I put your community page. Lad, you're a sausage, lad. All right.
You also.
Send your little men to me, fella. You know the ones you sent it on here. Your little plum.
Minions.
Hey.
Minions. Blah.
Who's a minion? You're a minion. You get told what to do, you little sausage.
You little scruff.
So bang me on your community page.
Yeah.
Hey, and send them over. Send them all over, lad.
Right, lads, time out. Come on, let's have a little break.
Get on, man. Because you're just a little
plum. Fella.
What?
I don't think they're going to be on each other.
See you later, lad. Bounce, you little helmet.
Let me tell you right now. Let me just say something now, right? When I just went for a slash there, and I was thinking, why is he having a go at Owlhead? But then I just remembered he's had chill with Flavors, hadn't he? Like, honestly.
No, he's one of them people. He's one of them people, mean, right? He likes to get into the all like, you know, all the nitty-gritty they like to do on here and sling mud and he's done this and he's done that. And he's been sent over here, obviously, to have a go at me because I sit in Flavors in it. And I'll just swat him. I'll swat him like Frankie does, a half-fly. You know what I mean?
You reckon, right? Because honestly, I didn't even cross my mind there till you two started talking. I thought you were messing about. Because Owlhead's been coming in here for years, man. I like him, I like you, I like Flavors.
Yeah.
And it's just YouTube for me, you know what I mean?
But you got to understand the little, like you say, like PP would say, the dynamics of it.
Yeah. Oh, I do. And
I just take it as a laugh anyway, you know what I mean? Unless they want to take it offline and then it's a cadence for a minute, because they wouldn't, whatever anyway. Say no more. It's like I've seen you in the street with them glasses on, me, and I just slapped them off your head.
You'd nick them, mate. They've got fucking diamonds in you.
Trust me.
You'd see a bit of sparkle and you'd have it.
Kicking a man when he's down is wrong. Hey, Shell, does she mean, if Shell means flavours, then I'm on it. If she doesn't, then I don't know what she means, but yeah.
Well, I'm trying to catch up with the chat here, so...
Hey, get our letter back on the one apology off him, the little nugget.
See, this is it, right? This is it. And massive respect to people like from you know what mean that we just come in here for a laugh and things get twisted. You know what I mean?
Me and I'll tell you right now, right? You know Liverpool, right? It's only a small place, right? And the Scousers on here don't even realise, like, I can go, hey, whatever you heard that, and they go, oh yeah, I'm on them. I know they went to school with them, so that's how it is. You're on it, and it's so easy to even fucking, and it wouldn't even go that far. It'd be something along them lines, because I've even had someone here, right, man, and he went and got that voice now. Went, yeah, well, and he went, that's him now, or that's her that, and that's that's how small our city is, lad, and how much people will know someone who knows someone, if you get me. So
yeah, but it isn't small though, is it?
No, it is, don't mean it is, don't mean, because everyone's kind of like connected in our city, if you get me. There's the north end and then there's the south end, yeah. And like where I live, I'll tell you right now, I'm like in the city centre, like right in the middle of it, yeah. But I've lived all over the north end and I've lived all over the south end, and I've got a few brothers. So when I'm talking about people, you can always go, hang on, have you heard that voice? And I'll go, yeah, that's them, from there, from wherever. And that's how easy it is. That's what Liverpool is, lad. And most of the Scousers bounce off each other. It's not like what you see on this YouTube, all this arguing shit. You know what I mean? It might be something like, I've got a cousin who's went out with your cousin, man, and they go, oh, all right, now see you at a Christmas party. And go, now then.
So why do you call people wolves then?
Because they're like out of the bounds, if you get me, and usually over the water or wherever else. Like we use that to say over the water, but the original meaning for it, he worked like on the docks and that, used to carry the wool on the back. They were like grafters, if you get me. But it was usually people from North Wales who used to come in and carry the wool along the ship front, and they weren't Scousers, but you were classed as wool. So anyone who was kind of like classed out of town was classed as a wool. And you go, that he's a fucking woolin, because his accent was a bit different from a Scouser.
But it's derogatory, isn't it? It's derogatory, isn't it?
I don't know, the term years ago probably was derogatory, but now it's used as like somewhat like people, if you get me, I'll go, he's a bit of a wool, his accent or something, you go, it's a little bit off that. Where do you reckon he's from? Like Seachem or somewhere. And that means he's from over the water or out of bounds, or...
I don't really like it though, do they, being called wolves there?
That Scouser there, see Scouser? He's a fucking wool, him.
Scouser, you're a wool, mate.
Nah, he's not. Scouser's not a wool, lad. Scouser's all day. Scouser's sound.
Yes, Chopper, lad. What's happening, Chopper? I have been in for 10, like... Remember Chopper from Fighting Trolls? You know my mate Fighting Trolls, Tony?
Do I know Fighting Trolls?
You know he's my good mate, don't you?
I want to ask you, how closely do you know Fighting Trolls?
Well, I've got a VO. I've got the VO he sent me on my mantelpiece. Framed.
Because when I seen your Fighting Trolls panel, I was quite worried for you, man. I thought you were going through a breakdown.
Yeah? Why is that? Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like you were looking for a mate.
Yeah.
Paul, you're okay, Paul? Will you be my best mate, Paul? Is there any chance I can come and like do anything you need, Paul? It was a bit weird. It was a bit fruity, man.
I know, but you know, he was the biggest YouTuber on at the time, you know, and they're the only panels I go on, you know what I mean, mate? The big channels and that.
Yeah, I understand.
Superstar, man, yeah, Superstar, mate, called no.
I forgot, you know, that I was on one panel when I was on that panel, right? The night, can anyone remember the night when Ashstring got his mop out and started doing karate with his mop?
Yeah,
I was on that panel, muted at the bottom.
Hey, Milne's that popular. Luke Goss and Matt Goss at the boss get what people ask them for Milne's autograph. You know what I mean? Right, says Fred, gets asked for Milne's autograph.
I've told you every time I go out, they always come up to me and saying you were great in the transporter. And I say, that wasn't my best film, mate. Wasn't my best film, though.
Oh, no, you look like Jason Stratham, like, oh,
I Transporter 2 myself, like. Yeah, I'm always getting taken for him like Jason Statham.
Jason.
Good actor, like.
Why is that the type of film you're into, you know, that Jason Statham gear?
Oh, I'm into anything, mate. I like a bit of anything.
Oh, with a man with a leather jacket and a gun, fake and that.
He's there on the wall. There's the wall on the panel.
Like the northeast versus the northwest, yeah.
Yes, Scouse, how are you, lad?
It's right, lad.
You alright, lad?
He's
right,
lad. You've been to Bottom Moon, have you, lads?
Tell him, Scouse. Tell him, lad. How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, man. Who's this? This Tony?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I spoke to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it.
Yeah.
It's like, big up the shot, lad. Big up the shot.
Yeah, man. How you been, Scouse? Anyway, you been good, mate?
Yeah, more day, mate.
You're all set for Crimbo, lad?
What's that?
You're all set for Crimbo?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay, now I've got major running around to do me, mate.
One of them ones, lad, Crimbo Eve.
Yeah, it will end up like that, Scouse, yeah.
I used to be like that, lad, but it's fucking stress, mate, innit?
I find that that's the fun in it, though, if you get me. I like
listen to these two.
Because you can just phone me, man. Mum, there's only slippers in a fucking nightgown left. That all right for you? Grand.
Yeah, innit? I'm gonna get you the pair of tights, man.
Yeah. But nah, you know, the rush, it's mad, and you end up fucking, it stresses you out, lad, in the end, doesn't it? Stress.
Yeah. It is stress, but
conspiracy theories, Howler. Conspiracy theories, man.
You enjoy it for the day, don't you?
Yeah, it's for the kids, isn't it, Crimbo? I just love it for the kids, like. Who's in the top right? Top right?
That is the Northern King, mate.
Yeah, it's
that's CNK.
That's me, mate, guys.
King, lads.
Oh, dear Lord. Who's this here? Amanda?
Dear Lord. Scouts, what you up to, mate? What did you have for your tea? What did you have for your tea?
It's all
There's no chance getting the words in with two Scouts. Yeah. Sorry, King.
That's sausage Jim, lad, as well for it.
Yeah, I did.
Scouts Oh, sorry, mate. I thought my mic was muted there. Sorry, Scouts.
Did he say what he had for his tea there, Scouts, or not?
I think he had
saying not until the King speaks, mate.
He said.
Beans on toast.
Was it a pot casserole or Scout or Tony?
Don't start on the Scouts fucking thing, Moon. Look,
I want to know what Tony's Scouts is like. Tony, what's your Scouts like? Is it the best in Liverpool?
Fucking hell, I knew it.
Oh, mate, yeah, it's got to be on it.
So what is Scouts, Owen? What is Scouts? Tell me what a pot of Scouts is.
Scouts, potatoes, carrots, and that in it, Scouts. Little bit of
It's from Norway. It's from the Vikings. The Vikings. That's what they had.
Lobscouse now. It's on the ship.
Lobscouse, that's the one, lad.
When you were on the ships with all the fucking sailors and the Swedish and that, and used to cook a thing called Lobscouse.
Everyone knows the Vikings eat white meatballs, don't they? Everyone knows that.
Hey, you should be on the ball with this. Fucking hell, Ragnar Lothbrok and all the rest of it.
You know that, lad, yeah?
Danny J.
Yeah. Okay,
that's a boss shout in. Throw that out. Crack it off.
So is it tatty pot with vegetables in them?
It's not what it is, mate. It's just a beef stew. That's
it. And there was one called a blind scouse, and that was without meat, weren't it, scouse?
I've never had it without meat, lads.
I tell you right now, that was from the 80s or something. That makes I've never had it without meat. Fuck that.
I've never had it without meat.
No, but there was a blind scouse, though. We look at it like people who couldn't afford the meat at the time. It was.
So
was it?
They make a stew with just potatoes and onion and that, and whatever.
Is it for a treat? Do you have it for a treat still, or is it like a standard?
Scouse is mustard, you know, lads. Honest to God.
Yeah, tell you right now, it's like someone turned up with an head like yours, me, and you'd go, fucking hell, yeah, I know what, it's time to break out the scouse. Put a bit of hairs on this nugget's head.
Right, I get you now. Like, I'm with you.
A bit of conies, man. If you turned up to mine, I'd even let you go, yeah, bang a little bit of brown sauce and a little bit of pepper on that. And still it.
The brown sauce, lads.
He puts brown sauce in his.
The brown sauce in your scouse, do you?
Yeah, fella used to do it, mate. Right? He used to do a belt of fucking scouse. He couldn't cook for shit, mate, right? He couldn't do beans on toast, but scouse, lads, is scouse.
Nailed it.
Draw, mate, yeah, nails it, lads. Boss.
So the brown sauce thing is
would you have a bit of
brown sauce in it, lads.
There you go, lad. There you go, spot on, mate. Not about plastic bottle.
What are you doing? Then you go, get in there, you nosy fucker. He wouldn't let you see what he was putting in it, you know what I mean? Get in there, you nosy fucker.
That was the magic sauce, Scouse, wasn't it? Hey,
that's the one, lads, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's right.
Doesn't half change it, that brown
sauce. Was it one of them where you tasted it and you're like, I know there's something different in here, like,
yeah,
Moon's terrified of it, though. Hey, King, you know, Moon's absolutely terrified of fucking scouse, mate.
Just like gravy.
He's cheeky cunt, isn't he? Even the name of it.
Yeah, we have tatty pot, right? We have tatty pot, which is I think it's the same. But without the vegetables. I just have potato, corned beef in gravy, like, and you boil it down, you know. Tatty pot, you like.
Never heard of that.
About the corned beef. Look, it's like when we have it, it's like a bit of meat, bit of fucking carrots, bit of whatever, bit of chop, and then a bit of tater, and then you get the stock in that. Like the proper way of doing it is using the stock in that. Like I wouldn't know.
Stock right in it.
You use the stock in the gravy,
boiling it in a big like cauldron, and that's what I'm visualising.
You lads, stared in there.
That's all he does. That's all he does. Scouse sit there with his little spoon all day in this.
It's not little, lad, let me tell you. It goes on his back. It's like one of them fucking big wooden ones, you know, you used to see in people's houses on walls years ago and that, lad. One of them big wooden ones, like carries it like a bow and arrow.
Have you heard this?
Big mahogany one on the walls, Scouse. Seen them?
Listen, Sid, have you heard this, King?
What's happening in here? Have you heard these two weirdos, man, from down south?
The northeast versus the northwest, isn't it?
Weird, isn't it, man?
Oh my God.
Well, you are practically Welsh, man. You used to. You might as well be Welsh.
Oh, Welsh.
You might as well be Taffies, you two, right? Because you're right on the border, aren't you, really, at Wales?
You are, like, on there.
Yeah, but you got to go across fucking Eyesville to get there. We're not close to Wales. Not really. Well, we are. What would you say? So about 40 mile, 50 mile.
Where are we talking, Scouts? Where's it? Sorry, I was writing a message down.
Real.
Will, oh my God. Hey, I've had the best times of my life in Wilson Centre.
Yeah,
hey, I was a
you were
kid. Hey, listen, lad, my mum was paying £3.5 grand rent on the caravan there. I went, sack that girl, you fucking mad. Hey, and then my little niece was, we went one summer, and my little niece was, I think she went for something daft, like an ice cream or something in there, and one of them knocked her back, right, for some reason, and it was the last straw for my mum. She went off, come on, we're going, and that was it. But I remember when we were kids, but you know what, it's a good little place to visit, as a Scouser, man. As long as you're not carrying no firearms with you, you're all right, know what I mean?
All right, Basil. No worries, Basil.
You'll get in. What's happening here?
What Basil Brush laughed like again? Remember Basil Brush?
Basil Brush! After the drink! She.
At least I just whitey, I don't laugh like Basil Brush.
You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. You'd stick a brush on top of your head if you could get away with it and go out and watch fucking Elton John. I know quite well you'd like a bit of fucking bristles on that head. So behave yourself.
Boom, boom, that's it. You call boom, boom, Tony, now, like.
Donate to the Fringe Fund for you, man, to go to Turkey.
Look at that. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
It's like my geography teacher who kicked me out of school. Give me flashbacks, lad, don't. Oh my God. My geography teacher kicked me out of school for doing that.
You never see that, you know. You never see the top of your own head. You ever see the top of your own head, right? And I was scared when I seen that. I thought, what the fuck is that? It's like somebody's got a ruler and just like...
Is it? Oh, I mean, when did that happen? How old was you, lad? I'm concerned.
I don't know, it's just crept up on us, like.
Crept up on us?
Wear caps and that and beanies, moon, yeah.
Yeah, swear down, mate.
Yeah,
hey, Scouts, do you believe in that? Our kid said to me, don't wear caps and fucking hats, lad. It'll send you baldy. Is he right?
I haven't got a fucking clue, ask moon.
Why are you asking him? Is he wearing hats then, lad? You must be something fucking in it.
Fronting it. I mean, does he front the balls head or does he...
okay. I don't post office like that. Fucking right he does. He's standing there like that with 6 bags of shopping. Fucking right.
I deal with it, man. I deal with it.
Deal with it. That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
I reckon when you take your passport photo, you'd even try and break a little smile out and get away with it and go, yeah, well, that's it.
You're calling me Jewish now. Yeah, because you don't see how bad that bald patch is there, you know what I mean? I'm just too tall for my hair. That's all it is.
So no one can see it because you're tall, you mean?
Fuck off.
Where it goes halfy, you mean?
What happens when you go to put your 10 pence in the phone and it falls down on the floor? Everyone sees the top of your head.
Yeah. Who said that? Who said that in the chat the other day? Because you definitely laughed, Tony. Who said Jimmy White tried to pot your head?
Probably me, that mate. You know, it sounds like me. I'm not going to lie. I said, I'm always calling you little cue ball head, so it probably was me.
Who comes out with that in the chat? Jimmy White tried to pot your head.
Probably was. I can't remember. I probably said it past someone's copied it.
That's the Scouse humour. Like, Leslie, you brush your hair with a 9 iron. Well, who's going to get humour like that?
I'd never say a thing like that, man.
You don't get the beauties like.
I mean, you'd find them jokes funny because you go on golf courses on live looking for fucking lost balls. What's wrong with you, lot?
That's what I'm saying for, like, it is.
I actually clicked on a live once and he went, oh yeah, there's one here, and he bent down and pulled the golf ball out the fucking grass. I was like, is this real? Was that a real live, man? Was you actually on a golf course looking for balls?
I've been told that was the best live I've ever done. That the funniest live.
Yeah, it would have been funny, that. And how many balls did you get?
Well, you don't want to know, mate. You don't want to know, mate. Like in about 5 years that I was looking for them, over 150,000 probably. No word lie.
No, when you asked him how many balls did he get, I was thinking, hang on, did he state till it was dark on that live or what? You know what I mean? What type of balls are we talking about?
Yeah, the torch. I've got a torch, man. Special torch, mate, for looking for golf balls.
What type of golf course was it?
You obviously haven't been watching me for that long, mate. You would know this. I've got all the gear, mate. All the gear. I've got these special torches that light golf balls up, you know what I mean, in the dark.
Is it? Why do you fancy yourself? Do you fancy yourself? I reckon that's the reason you watched that Danny G in it, because you're jealous of his swing. Yeah.
Well, next year I'm going to get around with that.
King, do you play golf, lads?
Nah, mate, I've always been straight, like.
I'm straight.
I've never fancied it.
I'd say, Danny, I know what you're doing wrong, mate. You're standing too close to the ball after you've hit it.
Fucking hell.
Serious as Northern King just said, nah, I don't play golf, I'm straight.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that what he said?
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's a great game, man. I'm mad.
I tried it once, like. I tried it once, like, and I was standing out and bending with it. Yeah, it wasn't for me, like, with them tight trousers on and that. Or the men in front of you, yeah.
That Danny King looks like half sand, Sonny. Half sand of black. Oh, fucking Viking, Sonny.
He looks like, can you remember, what do you call that film? Ernest or something. Ernest Goes Walkabout and that. Do you know what I mean?
What does he do?
From the 80s, it was a film, man. You don't remember? It was a comedy, that comedy. Ernest Goes Walkabout.
Ringing a bell, mate.
I think he's a dinger for half sand, lad. Half sand of black, well, half sand of plank.
I tell you, who remembers, right, the old snooker players? They were legends, weren't they? You know, your likes of Tony Grado and Tony Mino.
Moon, do you remember? Yeah, Moon, I used to go to my nan's, right? And my Sunday dinner would be on. And the snooker would be on Channel 2. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah? And it'd be like Jimmy White and all them. And Steve Davis was the one in my nan's house, because he loved him, Steve Davis.
The coffee.
He won everything, didn't he, mate?
And then you know Stephen Ensley, didn't you?
Yeah, and he dominated the scene for a while at Wendy, didn't he? And he never had no personality, lad, did he? And then
he was straight faced. He looked like he was on a fucking permanent down, lad, didn't he?
Lads, that's it. And he had that crater face, didn't he? He had and I never took to him as a kid. But
Hurricane, Alex Higgins.
Yeah, that was well before my time, all them.
You know what? He ended up, Ted Lulu backed me up on this one. He's from Borough. Alex Higgins, about a few months before he died, he was living in upstairs in a pub in Middlesbrough. And he used to come down and play them all on the pool table.
Fucking hell. He must have been on the arse end of his life. His career.
I don't know how he ended up Middlesbrough. It was something to do with some gangsters in Middlesbrough had a snooker club and he knew them from back in the day and he ended up...
Yeah, but he was on his arse, though, man. It was a shame, wasn't it? He was on his arse when he passed away.
Was he an alcoholic in Scouts?
What's that mean?
Was he an alcoholic? Did he end up on the bevy? Yeah.
All the old snooker players end up alcoholics, like.
Yeah, shame, innit?
Goes with the jobs, on it, like snooker laws. You know what I mean?
Remind me of Bill Werbenick. Remember Bill Werbenick?
He was Canadian money.
He liked to drink him, didn't he? He had to drink something like 8 pints before he could play.
I'll tell you what, though, them darts players there, they were all like the baby, didn't he? All the darts, but it was kind of like an underground type of scene for the darts, weren't it?
What about this kid now? This Luke Littler, like, how good's he going to be though?
Yeah. Hopefully
Is that that 16-year-old?
He's a woman. He's a woman, he.
How
Oh,
good
yeah, I should know, yeah.
Where's he from?
How far can he go? He could play for the next 30 years, mate. And
Somewhere like that. I think he's from somewhere like that, yeah. The only young kid, he done well. 17 was he, man? And he won the, or he come second.
He won the Premiership last year. He'll break all the records. Obviously, he'll break all darts records that he'll have ever.
You're only a young lad, yeah. Teenage, yeah.
Yeah, he was Scouse. He's doing well.
Haven't you seen him, Scouse lad?
No.
Darts is on in a couple of weeks. World Championship.
Yeah, once I find out about someone like that, he's local, I end up fucking following the career, if you get me. And like,
yeah, it's different in that. Yeah, a young lad like that.
Yeah, you like them success stories, don't you? Know what I mean?
Yeah, taking out the fucking big uns and that. You know what I mean? It's like something different, innit?
You know what? I just never expected that someone from the likes of Barca, like, you know, surroundings would do well for themselves, and it's nice to see that. It's nice.
So, who would you say is the most like famous Scouser, like, you know, to go through and play through the club and like be a legend? Is it Steven Gerrard?
It's probably Steven Gerrard, yeah. He's the biggest success story from the city, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's won the European Cup on his own, and he's lifted.
There's no one else really, is the
No.
Well, even after that slip.
Yeah, you know what? Even after the slip, people in our city will look like to Steven as an inspiration. Like, yeah, if you know, I've got a little fella now, and you know, when he gets into footy and that, I'll show him the likes of Steven Gerrard's fucking like real and go, yeah, you know, that's what you can aspire to.
He's like
Because he's successful, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's lifted European Cups, hasn't he? And basically,
where were you, Tony, for that game when you come back in?
I was in the half right moon, and we were all like, "Oh, fuck this! I've got a few, but then we get to sign on the last. Let's go for a bit." And he went, "Listen, there's still time. It's another time you did this. Half time. It was mythical, right?" And I went, "Nah, Daddy, it's fucking finished." He was going, "Are you getting off?" And I was going, "Oh yeah." And we end up staying late and having a little bevy and that. And next minute, Steven Gerrard scored another, and we went, "Oh yeah, oh here we go then." Next one, you wouldn't believe it. It ended up like, honest to God, it was fucking chaos in the end. There was neighbours turning up going, "It's fucking free," you know. It ended up mad, mate. I'm telling you now. It ended up
out in the streets and that.
Mate, there was like 5 of us to begin with, which would have been me and me couple of brothers in my half. It ended up about 25 of us in the flat in the end. Just all fucking all mad. It was crazy, mate. I'm telling you. And we went to town afterwards. I can't remember what happened, mate. I'm telling you, I can't even remember.
Because Borough got to the final of the Europa Cup. Remember that run, mate? Did you watch any of that on the telly?
Yeah.
Them games, mate. Oh my God, I was at all of them.
Was it called the what would it been called then? It went to Europa League then, though, was it? I mean,
obviously. You're on about?
No, it was
the UEFA one, isn't it? UEFA.
Yeah, it was the
UEFA Cup.
Was that under Robson?
The European Cup. That was
it was under Steve
McLaren. The former England.
Yeah. So who did you get beat in the final by? Was it an Italian team?
No, it was a Spanish team. It was. I think it was Seville. I think.
Seville.
Oh, we got whopped in the final, mate. 4-0. I think it was.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, mate, that team we had there. We had a brilliant team, mate, as well. Brilliant. Jimmy Flagger.
Can you remember smashing the house up on that night?
No, didn't, because we just couldn't believe that we got there anyway. You know what I mean? It was like a dream.
Yeah.
It was a joy to smash things up like that.
Semi-final.
You what, mate?
Did you beat Deportivo in the semi-final?
I think we did. You know, we come back. There was one game at the Riverside. We were getting beat 4-1 or something from the first leg.
I remember you was up against someone like Rivaldo or someone Zach like that, and I thought these are going to get whooped here, and you end up getting in the final, didn't you? As I'm sure it was. Sure, it was something like that.
That's when you needed to be a Borough supporter. I was lucky enough to see all of that when we first went to Riverside, and we had Janino and that. I mean, you don't have to be a Borough fan to remember Janino.
You did the Silver Fox.
A lot of people disregard that. Emerson, you know, he was solid for you, lad.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant for the Borough. Like he was.
I was ghosting the chat the other week, and they got on about the Borough, and they were like, "How come Borough got all them players like that? How the hell?" But it was Brian Robson. That was all.
Yeah, I mean, right, you know, when I've been doing well in football and that, right, I got a Newcastle kit, right, and it was when Tino Asprilla, remember, he beat Barcelona.
I
was going into me 40, and he was, I think, was Shearer even there at that time? And I think Shearer might have just moved, or maybe moved a bit late, because I think he moved for 15 million, and it was the biggest signing.
He was brilliant.
Just after the Soul Call, wasn't it? It was just after the Soul Call, like
Keegan and that, and that the Scouts, and the fans were all rocking, and I loved Newcastle at the time, and I ended up getting the Newcastle. Maybe he's going, fucking hell, you might as well be
I would say Keegan is as big on Tyneside as Steven Gerrard is, mate.
Yeah.
That was a bad time, like the late 90s was a bad time.
Man. Curly Kev, they absolutely love him, mate.
Yeah.
There's loads of 20-year-olds walking around talking.
You know, Steve Howie and everything, even all them, Tino Asprilla, fucking Les Ferdinand was there, wasn't he? He was
David Ginola, remember him?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, giving him goal, that some brilliant players, like.
He was solid then, wasn't he?
I reckon you look a bit like David Ginola, Tony.
Listen,
am I right?
Listen, you know, when I go to town, you know, all the wool birds and all that, they say, je ne sais quoi. And I go, come here again. Just saying nothing. Yeah, taxi, Delta.
Yeah, Delta.
Just say to them, Jamal.
Pay about a $5 because I've got the Premier Inn ready around the corner. You know what I mean?
Just say Jamal a la tête. They'll be all falling all over you, mate.
Mate. I'm a faithful man, man. And listen, until I lose my hair like you, then I'll be worried.
Yeah. So when me and Louise go out as a couple, I don't know if you've seen Louise, but I'm totally bald and she's got bright pink hair, mate, down to her ass.
Yeah. How does that work? Did the bouncer say, listen, I've got to let one ears in. It's either in or
we get some funny looks, let me tell you.
Yeah, lose the bot though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Come on,
is there many people with bright pink hair in Liverpool, like Todd?
You know what? Mostly the woke lesbian type of thing. You know what I mean? The one who is for Gaza and then like in front of the cathedral, and you have to go, just go home, girl. It's okay.
Should I walk into that one?
Don't worry about it. Don't stop flying that flag that you don't know nothing about. It's cool. Just go home. Because if they got in power, you'd be hanging from the tree over there.
No.
Let's not get political, Moon. Let's not get over here. You just sit there and suck your bottle of hooch.
I'll drink out, me. Like, do you like a drink, like?
Yeah, you know what, Moon? It's very rare, but when I do, it's because of fucking about a heavy few weeks. If you get me, and when you like, it's hard enough, you know. I don't know yourself whether you've got kids in that, but
well, to de-stress type of thing, you mean?
Yeah, exactly, Scouse. It let a little bit of soft out. If you get me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do it in the way to go fishing and that with me brother, and I go this that. But sometimes I'll just sit on this when I can't get out the way, and I'll go, yeah, let's have a little lap on here, and that's it. That's the way it should be, shouldn't it? You know what I mean?
Exactly the same for me. I don't come on here all the time now because of all the vile shite, lads. That's
So I don't even see you on here, mate. I'm probably on here more than yourself, what?
Yeah,
I didn't hear on here.
that's why.
Oh, he's like Haley's Comet Scout.
Used to listen, it used to be a laugh wherever you went on here, mate.
I know, Scott. You know what? I went on John Smith's and I tried to make it like that, you know, just having the buzz in there. And just people are fucking mad, aren't they? Like, do you want to twist things and go, just go, wow.
Even John's doesn't hardly come on now, does he? You know.
No. It's a shame now, really, innit? Because he's a good laugh. He's a good laugh, John.
Yeah, John's a
John and Mrs. Callie are lovely people, mate. To tell you right now. You can just tell. I don't even need to know that. I just know by the way they are.
Family man, lads, isn't he?
That's
family
it.
man.
I'll be honest, right, Tony, and you too as well, right? When on certain nights, right, if I get the right people in here in the chat, this is the funniest chat on YouTube, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I've been in here pissing myself with some of the stuff in here for hours. But just if you get the right people in, you know what it's like, man.
Yeah.
Well, me, the way you just said, sorry, Scouse, the way you just said that, I'm just looking at someone here called Leslie. I've tried to get on to destroy Tony, but I can't, Moon. Can you do me a favour, Moon?
She's lying.
And get this woman on.
She's lying.
There you go. Look, Moon, I don't necessarily go in on women, but you see this big hunchback here? Get her on. I've had enough of it.
Do you know she can't go down the beach now because all the kids keep chasing her saying, "Give us my ball back."
She was the one who put into the Tommy Robertson march, mate. Look, pushing all the police away in there. She was that big woman. Have you seen him in that London? Wow. Good on her, Good luck to her.
Scousey, you sell alloy wheel cleaner. Is that right? Is that someone who knows you personally there? Is it Scousey?
Obviously knows while I'm Zoom to earn me money, then, Sonny. Nah, I don't know, just someone having a laugh, innit?
Hey, he's that in the back there, right, Moon? Have you seen what he said?
Yeah.
What his name is?
Oh, we got a private chat message.
Don't click on that link, you know. Don't click on that link.
That's just a link.
Sad human being, that man.
Really? In the back chat?
I can't see now.
It's just a StreamYard link. Who's posted the StreamYard link in the back? Was it me?
That's King, yeah.
No.
You put it in the wrong chat. King, you put it in the wrong chat.
I'm
you want me to smoke the King, lads? Get some of that time.
Hey, you fucking troll.
Some people spend the night in the back chat, you know, having their own little.
Listen, I'm taking a screenshot of that and sending it to PP. He said he put it in the wrong chat.
I was looking, I was seeing where it's gone. I thought I must have been banned from posting it while I was on stream.
In the chat, King, yeah.
I remember with the phone looking up and down the chat thinking that I was posted.
King, you're mad. Listen, it's okay. That little fucking hobby from London, he's gone now. It's all right. What do you want?
I've got 5 minutes, lads, and then I'm going to play it out with a tune. But
see you later, then, mate.
I normally finish at 11.
You're off, Moon, yeah.
I normally finish at 11, but I've let it go a bit longer because we've got 2 legends on the panel.
11, lad. Come on, be a soul, yeah.
King and Tony.
If you get anyone now, ask her politely. It's okay. We say it. Stay on.
I'll go to our bastard then.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Moon.
What?
Just go and have a little way, but Lou, we'll be all right here for 5 minutes.
I've already got an half an hour extension, mate.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, man.
I see you got a game and shit there, Moon, lads.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You
Tell us
did.
about that.
What's the score there? You're on the game and the what?
Where? You see my Christmas
You got
tree?
your game and share, lads.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a YouTube share, that, mate.
Nah, it isn't.
Here's, look at that, man. 250 quid, 180 quid, this.
Game and share, lads. If you're spending pennies like that, that's a game and share.
Out on my chair, mate.
You been shopping in CJU's, Moon, without telling us?
CJU's, what's that?
Yeah.
CJ's.
CJ's, go now.
Yeah.
Just because you go to farm foods, don't you? Do you have a farm food? They do, like, don't you?
No, it's still in Liverpool, lads.
Yeah.
They do, though, don't you, though?
Little Liverpool.
Who can remember Bruce Grobbelaar? Remember Bruce Grobbelaar?
Yeah.
Aye. With his wobbly arms and his wobbly legs.
He was taking backhanders in, wasn't he? He was taking backhanders, wasn't
he? He was,
What's the job?
Netto's another good one. Netto, they're closed down. Netto, I don't know why.
Hey, Moon, you know what I'd say? I'd say your channel is like the last in the one where you can just be normal, if you get me. All the other ones are all right. I'm not even going to say the word, but it's good to have a channel where you can come in and you can keep it like you can push the boat out a little bit, but you can keep it civil, if you get what I'm saying.
It's all fun,
and it's good to have, lad.
Yeah, never let it go, lads.
It's hard work at times, though, mate. It's hard work at times, you know. Like, I've been having a bit of a bad time of late. I'm not going to lie. Like,
everyone gets it, Moon, don't they, lads?
Yeah, but it's like a respectful in here, Moon, and it's a good thing to have, lad.
Yeah. You got good people in. You got there, Jimbo, Randy, all of them. That's in. You've got good people, lads.
You know what it is? If you have a bad one, right, and you have a bit of and there's a bit of argy-bargy and all that, right, the next day you just forget about it, you know what I mean, and you move on, you know.
Exactly. There's not all good.
A bit of shit's there in the air. A bit of shit's
Never goes that bad anyway. It'll never go really bad, you know what I mean? Not like that.
Extent don't mean, but you gotta be. That'll spill into like the next day and then next day and then before you know it, mate.
What channel can you come on now when in 3 hours 20 minutes no one's mentioned Big Baz?
Hey, that's spot on now, isn't it?
Fucking Big Baz, man. What do you make of all that?
You get yourself caught up in all that caper, though, won't you, if you're not careful?
With the Big Baz stuff.
I know. I watch it. I'm not going to lie. I watched it. We were on about it the other day, right? Saying, why are you still sad if you watch 6 hours of YouTube a day? You'd be classed as like sad, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
How could you do it? I couldn't possibly fucking do it.
Yeah,
but how would you break that? Hey, Moon, how would you break that 6 hours down now? Because I could like put it on in the morning for my son, like he'd watch Teletubbies for a bit, and then and then I'd put it through throw a few tunes on during the day, so people think you're active, because people think that little blue dot next to you, and they look at that, you know, and think, oh, he's active.
Yeah.
They look at it and he goes,
out, lads. That's all that means. And
what's it mean, Scout? What's it mean, lad?
You're right. So
red means you're live, done it, and blue means you're active, done it, and you're floating.
Blue means, right, that you're having signs out. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I might have it on my phone, right, and I might be watching a bit of football, and it might be on there for my son, a bit of whatever, and then my babe might have it on the room, but with a bit of tunes on. So people might go, oh, you're on all day. No, that's just what it is, you know what I mean? So how do you judge it? Well, people look for that, if you get me, and people go, oh, that's what they like, lad, it's fucking warped.
Yeah, because you see people that, like, have got no blue, That's what shines out.
Oh,
I
blue
can't
means you've uploaded something. Means you've uploaded something. Blue.
No, are you on about the dots when you look on the channels? If it's blue, it means that they've got content that you haven't seen. If it's red, it means they're either live or they've got a live premiere or a live premiere. That's what it means.
Well, I've looked at mine on the screen now, and it's been blue, and I thought, what does that mean? So I looked and it said, oh, you're active on your channel or something.
No, not so. I've never uploaded anything.
Blue just means new activity. It might be a video, short, or a community post if it's blue. But if it's red, it means that they've actually got a live or a live premiere at that time. That's what that means.
Yeah, that's what the red means. But the Blue King, all that means is you haven't signed out. That's all.
It doesn't. The blue means blue means that they've got content that you haven't seen. It's either a video, a short, or a community post. That's what the blue means.
So they posted something and you haven't seen it.
Aye, that's what it is.
It'll show up blue.
That's what it is.
No,
Unless it's something totally different, like whatever that is.
See, you hadn't watched this live on the Moons, right? And it had ended, and you looked on your subscriptions, which Moon would have a blue dot because he has content on his channel that you haven't seen.
Yeah, I get you.
That's what the blue dot means. That's what the blue dot means.
Because Northern King, look, I've seen the blue dot on Moon's channel a few times, and I thought it's just a video where he's been to Antalya and got a fringe. And it's never. It's always just a little shitty live, and I go, you know what? No way watching.
I thought you got lost tonight when I seen you in the chat there. For fucking hell, you got me mixed up with someone else.
Yeah, King, I thought that was a sign out thing, that blue tip, because mine's always on, but I've got content, but it's on private.
No, the blue thing, if you look at other channels, it just means they've got content that you haven't seen. Like, that's all that means.
That's it.
Hey, do you know this fairy fizz in the chat can predict lottery numbers? I'm telling you right now.
Do a bit, can't she? Yeah, sure.
She's a clairvoyant, you know. Telling you.
Yeah.
Scary woman, mate. I'm not going to say nothing, like, but I'm petrified of that.
So, one of the lads done it to me, he was telling me last time I was on King, right?
Yeah.
He said, think of a number, a name, and a country. Right?
Sure.
So I thought of them, right? And he wrote them down on 3 pieces of paper, scrumpled them up, and he rolled them to me. And he went, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Open them up and tell me the truth.
Wow.
And every one of them was right, mate.
You're fucking...
Get me head round how my fucking head fell off.
Where was that on here?
No, not on here. This is like what someone I know. And I went...
So do you believe in that, Scouse? Do you believe in that caper?
Well, how did he know?
Yeah.
I couldn't see at all. Because I never told him or anything. You know what I mean? He knew the number, the country, and I think it was a name.
So there's no chance it could be process of elimination, because I think
no.
Like that. Not like he can go. So there's no chance. Like, hang on, was it 1 to 10? Can you remember?
No, it was any number. It was any country and any name.
Nah.
And he wrote them down. Like, this is honest to swear to God.
Got the ball bang on.
He scrumpled them up on 3 pieces of paper and he rolled them to me. I opened them out and went, wow. What the fuck? I went, how did you do that? He went, I'm not telling you, it took me fucking years and years to do it. It was a Buddhist thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we lost someone in our family, right? And my auntie went to see someone, and she come to me and went, "You're such and such is thinking of you." And I went, "What?" And she went, "I've been to see someone." And I went, "Yeah," and I don't believe in all that. Don't tell me. She went, "No, I've got to tell you." She went, "Such and such, you done something the other day, didn't you?" And I went, "Yeah." And she went, "He told you to stop it." And I went, "Wow." And that was it. It changed me.
Believed in it, yeah.
It changed my life, lad.
My daughter was in town not long after my mum passed away. Listen to this, and some stranger come up to her, right, and went, "Your name, blah, blah." And she went, "Yeah, why?" I want a parrot.
Yeah.
She went, your nan says everything's going to be okay.
Oh, fucking hell.
And she just walks away, the woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, my daughter got dead upset over it and that, and she was
Gypsy woman,
telling us.
maybe like a gypsy lady, something like that.
Weird, mate. I don't know how.
What was you going to say? How did she know? How would she know that?
Albert is strange, you know that.
Yeah.
Like,
Was
you
it
know what I
Pacific?
mean?
Was it Pacific?
She was in town, lad.
Yeah. So she could have stopped anyone. I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. I've seen certain things on that, right? And they go like, you got to, like, people have got this messenger on their shoulder and blah blah blah, but the messenger isn't right. You know what I mean? The messenger's like a little sneaky bastard who'll give you information just to gain something from you. So all these people who think they're clairvoyant and this, that, and the other, it's going to cost them, because I've always been taught anything that's going to happen is going to happen because of God's will, lad. You know what I mean?
It's going to happen anyway.
It's going to happen anyway. So you shouldn't be told. You know what I mean?
I know.
So that's what I believe in. I every day I just wake up, lad, and I do my, like, I say every day as it comes me. I never can tomorrow.
I don't believe your life's mapped out for you either. I don't believe in that.
I think you make your own way, your own luck, and your own way. And I think you're prompted to do that. Like, go on, there you go. It's all out there for you. Oh, do what you want. You make your own mistakes, so you learn by it, and then you move on, and then you get where you want to be. You know what I mean? These people, the clairvoyant. I don't trust it. I don't know, lad. There's something in it, me. To me. I think you should just.
Do you reckon we should get Fairy Fizz on? We should get Fairy Fizz on here.
I think if Fairy Fizz comes on as an opinion on your glasses, I'll gladly sit here and listen to it.
Yeah,
I'd listen to her. Like, we'll get her on. Like, we'll give her
Fairy
own.
Fizz will have an opinion on this right now. I know she will. Is she in the chat?
Yeah.
Is she?
I said I'll give her own show, like, not tonight, but I'll give her her own show. Right, come on and read all out. She reads tea leaves as well. You know, tea leaves. She does them as well.
Does she? Go on then.
You'd have to be able to ask good questions and that, though, wouldn't you, man?
She said I have to get her tea bag, a used tea bag, rub it on my head, and she'll read my head. That's what she said. We can do that on a live if you want, like.
Imagine doing that on a live, lads. You get numbers there.
Moon, you know in Middlesbrough, as Essex gel took off, yeah? Hey, we're all wearing Essex gel in the pool, you know, and I can't believe it, because when I was a kid, you know, someone walked into PE with Essex gel, I wouldn't be your mate. I'd just say to that, mate.
No,
what's Essex gel? Like wet look gel.
Right, though. Someone, you know, you came in school with a bit of Essex on, you'd have said, look,
what did I?
You're on the bench today, Dad. Throw a bib on.
Some of the best sayings you can get, Essex, them, lads.
Nah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm paying 1 for them, lad. Fucking best happy.
Yeah. Nice, comfortable saying, isn't it?
Right,
no, Essex gel and Mum's asking if it's wet look.
What is
What's that?
He says that Essex gels and Mum's asking if it's wet look.
What is it?
He thought you made hair gel.
Hey, Gel Keanu, 29.
I know what TNK is now, yeah. I know he is.
That's what I'm thinking. I thought you were having a little joke there about hair gel and that, you know what I mean?
You switched off because you heard hair gel and you realised you've got no hair on your head. That's why you switched off. I was thinking, Lou's going to walk in the room now and switch this live off. Hair gel.
Your life, man. You're having your life, man.
You went in properly.
Go on, Moon. You can turn it off now.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here nice, comfortable breakfast chair. I'm good, boss.
I'm sure they're coming in to test me tonight, you know. They're coming in to test me.
Out, isn't he? That's not bad.
great player like Nedved, wasn't
Pavel Nedved, brilliant player.
Oh, hell of a player.
Tony Shiat, Scousey, Schuch tegen een nummer. This. I know what's going on here. I know what's going on.
See all the Scousers coming in now. We've got a couple of Scousers on the panel. This is where I'm going wrong, King. This is where I'm going wrong.
Queen of Scotty Road. I'm bigger than him on TikTok. Look, listen, I'll tell you right now, we haven't told you this, right? When I post press up videos of me in the gym on TikTok, right, and I'm bigger than Danny G. No, Danny G. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Scouts, right? I'll even tell you, that gym on Scotty. You know what I mean? I walk in, right, man. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's ever benched 120 in there.
Nah.
I have.
120 grams, 120 kilos.
On one arm.
Fucking hell, one arm. Heavy. Is that what the thing is?
That on one arm, it's never been done in there on lifestyles, right? Look, what I'll tell you right now. Listen. That's unbelievable.
Well, where's the other arm behind your back?
Hey, listen, look, I got a little discount on the supplements, but don't say nothing on here, all right?
You fucking mad, you.
So look, I've been going to Gracie and putting a little stall up.
Yeah, Gracie.
Lads, I'm going to finish on that note. That's a good note to finish on, but...
Go on, take it easy, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a good one. Cheers, Tony, mate.
Moon, thanks for having us on. Big up the
Don't
shout.
be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Scousey, you don't be a stranger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
See
you later, man.
See you later, fam.
See you later.
Hey, King, that's what I'm doing wrong, mate. We need to get 2 Scousers on the panel. We need to get 2 Scousers on the panel, man. That's it, I've cracked it. Kenzie, what's happening? Kenzie, just see you there. Yeah, I normally finish at 11, like, you know what I mean? But I've got a bit of a bad head, like. I'm not gonna lie, but big respect to everyone there, like, really a good one. Plays out with a little tune. Not a chance. Forgot about that, Randy.
feet. Can't stand the need. Get around here, your ass to your feet. I had to crucify somebody today. And I don't dig what you gotta say. So come on and say yeah. Come on and tell me. Can't stand the need. Come around here, put up your feet. I had to today. And I don't hear what you gotta say. So go on and say yeah. I had to crucify some brother today. And I don't hear what you gotta say. So come on and say yeah. Come on and tell me twice.